Good evening, welcome to a stream. Second stream of the weekend. Here we are. NASCAR racing from Lucas Oil, Indianapolis, a short track. So yeah, Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park, that's the full name. So yeah, just waiting for FS1 to kick off their broadcast here. So yeah, let's get things going. I love racing. So that's why we're doing this, but I hate Fox broadcasting, so I'm gonna get pissed off for sure during this race as well. So we'll see. SmackDown's going on right now. Maybe I throw to my calls and we might do like a double feature. You never know. He'll be doing SmackDown. I'll be doing this. We've done it before, so yeah. Nothing. We might have it. We might do it. We might not do it. So yeah. Waiting for the damn happy hour to finish. Oh my gosh, dude. It's way too long. I hate that the Sharks don't even have a pre-race. They just don't care about this series. There it is.
Let's run it back in a Midwest locale. Welcome to Indianapolis Raceway Park. IRP is a .686-mile short track with racing lines as far as you're willing to send it. It's sure to be a show. Only 3 races left in the regular season to grab the chase position. You know, these truckers will be giving it their all out there tonight. If that doesn't cut it, you got a front bumper to really drive home your desperation.
Yo, get over here.
The time to step up and shine is now.
I don't have that many left. I only have 3. Alright, that's the intro for FS1. Here we are, ready to go racing on a Friday night. How good does it feel? It's a corporate ass intro, but it's alright there. Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park. I only call it Lucas Oil, Indianapolis because I don't want to get it confused with the big track in Indianapolis, which we're going to go to on Sunday and Saturday. So yeah, it is a beautiful 77 degrees, 3 to 5 mile an hour winds, and cloudy skies forecasted today in Indianapolis. So yeah, this is actually like in Indianapolis. This is not in Speedway where the regular Brickyard track is. Yeah. It's Chandler Smith. He just won North Wilkesboro last Saturday. He's starting second here. You have Kane Honeycutt, who just won the ARCA race. He's starting 6th. He's second in the chase standings. He would love to get towards lane race with that number 1 seed coming to the chase. Anyway, the chase leader is the pole sitter, Lane Riggs. He won this race last year, so we'll see what he can do this year. My picks for this race are Chandler Smith and Lane Riggs. If you're just joining in, grateful to have you all here. I'm gonna do some commentary for this race. I don't have the actual website anymore because it got nuked the other day. So yeah, I'm sad again, but yeah. In the FS1 booth, I mean, I'm kind of saving you from the FS1 booth. Honestly, like, would you prefer me or the FS1 booth? Like, really? Yeah, there's Jamie, Regan Smith, and Michael Waltrip. I mean, I don't like. I always say like every stream, I love them. Like as people. Like, Michael Waltrip, I think he's fun when he does the grid walk on Fox and all that. Regan Smith, I don't care if he's a commentator or not. Jamie, she's so much better at reporting. She's really good at that. But she's really just not for that commentary gig. I'm sorry. But, okay, it is what it is. But, yeah. 59 points separate Lane Riggs and King Honeycutt from the 1 seed in the chase. It's a 59-point deficit right there. It's going to be very hard for King Honeycutt to even catch up at this point. 3 short tracks to end the regular season. You got this one, Richmond and New Hampshire to end off this regular season for the trucks. I think Lane Riggs has got this. Has got this hung up really. So, yeah, let's get the opening ceremonies out of the way before we discuss this further.
Remove your hats as Chaplain Daryl Barker from Mastersmen Racing provides tonight's invocation.
Let's pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we come before you again in thankfulness and gratitude for all the work that's been put in to prepare for this night. We're thankful for the fans, thankful for the teams, thankful for our first responders, we're thankful for our military. Father, so many things to be grateful for. And we thank you especially for the gift of salvation through Jesus. And Lord, I pray your blessings on these teams and these fans as we enjoy the competition tonight. We pray this in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
And now race fans remain standing here to perform our national anthem. Please welcome renowned vocalist Clayton Anderson. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
200 laps tonight, ready to get going on a Friday night. Man, it feels good. I don't like when truck races are on Saturdays, really. Friday night, it usually has a symbol on Friday night, so yeah. I'm gonna wait for this commercial to get out so I can edit. I've been watching IRP since 2022. There's one race I missed, and apparently that was the wildest one. Okay, Craftsman hex skill. Let me see if I can remember it. Okay, remember it easily. You're gonna get the command to fire engines next. Sorry. Damn. Alright. So yeah, let's get this going right now, right? Why not, right? Alright, baseball scores. Let's see. You got the Orioles and Braves tied at 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. You got the Cubs and Pirates tied at 1, top of the 7th inning. Cardinals. Diamondbacks and Nationals tied at 5, top of the 5th. Tied at 2, top of the 5th inning. Tigers up 2-1 against the Royals, top of the 7th. And the Yankees are up 1-0 against the Phillies, top of the 6th. Okay. Alright, let's go through Twitter. P. Crow Armstrong, home run number 22. That's what tied the game up for the Cubs and the Pirates. Nice. Jay Schoolboy, 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. Nice for Tyreek. Fatal influence of Aura, I agree. Alex Pelot's in attendance. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm really just ready to be a normal person. That's what Alex Bowman said. Yeah, it was just announced. I haven't really said this publicly yet, but it's been announced that he's going to retire after the 2027 season. So, yeah, there is speculation behind that about who could drive. Oh. What? Nick Aldis will no longer be the general, for WWE fans, Nick Aldis will no longer be the general manager once he faces Gunther. Wow. Wow. Okay, I guess he's a full-time wrestler now. Okay. But, like I was saying, Alex Bowman's going to retire after next season, so it doesn't shock me. But the reason why he's retiring, it shocks me a little bit. We'll talk about that in due time. Well, let's talk about Stuart Friesen right now. Oh my gosh, July 28, 2025 in Quebec, dude. A really scary crash. Got hospitalized with a ton of injuries. I don't know what exact injuries there were. I just know he was hospitalized, had to miss out the rest of the year. And there went his playoff chances back in the old format. So yeah, thankfully he's okay and ready to race here at IRP tonight.
Returned to racing in Daytona, and since then we've seen him in 5 top 10 finishes, including a 4th place finish at Rockingham. And as you reflect over the last 12 months, what comes to mind, Stuart?
Just my wife and my son, and just Jess being such a superhero, get me back on track. First couple months were really rough, and she held it all together. Race teams, our family, and me personally. So she was a rock star and got me back going, and then we've been able to get back in the car in early January, and it's been game on ever since that. So got great race teams behind us here on the dirt and on the truck side. So appreciate all those guys. Appreciate Chris Larson, Halmar International, all the great dirt modified Northeast race fans. And yeah, that was the grand scheme of things to get back on track. Just a lot of great people behind me.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And Stewart 10th in the points. He'll roll off 5th tonight.
Fierce competitor, and what a year.
So Stewart Friesen, man, I think it was like July 28th last year. It was before the most recent IRP race, where that horrific crash happened with Stewart Friesen. Thankfully, he's all healed up, and thankfully, he's still racing with us today. I think 4 top 10s on the year. His best finish at this track specifically is 4th place, and that was in 2022. So that's pretty cool to see there. They're about to fire the engines up, so yeah. Well, let's talk about Bowman though. It has nothing to do with the truck race, but it's NASCAR, so yeah. It's just a very interesting situation. Like, he was always gonna retire at the end of next season. It wasn't gonna matter if he got injured or not, which, I mean, it's affected his career greatly. I mean, a bunch of injuries, that concussion in 2022, 2023, he had that, I don't even know, but he got that injury in a sprint car race, and then 2025, this year, vertigo issues. It's a very injury-riddled career for Bowman, really unfortunate, because he has talent. I think he has skill behind the wheel of that 48 car in Henry Motorsports. It demands a lot from him, though, because it's a Henry Motorsports car, and we expect him to get top 10s of the race. Hasn't really been living up to that, but I still think he's a talented driver. I hope he has one more kick-ass year in that 48 car before he retires. He might retire alongside Denny Hamlin, which I think is pretty cool, but yeah.
Race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports for tonight's T-Sport 200, presented by Warren. Please welcome Vice President of Stuff for Trucks, Mr. Brandon Wilkerson.
On behalf of T-Sport and Warren, drivers, start your engine!
Engines fired at Indianapolis, ready to go short track racing on a Friday night. So let's go.
200 laps, 137 miles under the lights. It's coming out. It's a short.
Oh, I don't even know why I keep editing this. Okay. Yeah. Bowman, like Alex Bowman also, like, going back to that original conversation, Alex Bowman also said that he was always going to retire before age 35. He wants to do other things, and he said in that quote, "I want to be a normal person again." So. You're just jealous? You are jealous of me. Gunther's just taunting Nick Aldis. Is Gunther going to retire? Well, is Nick Aldis no longer a SmackDown GM? Damn, bro. Okay, good start to SmackDown, I guess. 3 women's matches, by the way. After 0 on Raw. Horrible. Fatal Influence with the goal just looks right. Fatal Influence has aura. Fatal Influence, like, I really do feel like they should push them more. They can't really capitalize on their momentum for some reason, so it's unfortunate. So Nick Aldis, is he just not going to be a GM for good, or is it just going to be for that match? You can look, but you can't touch. What? Balls in your... What? Dude, that's scary. Like in the Netherlands, like, they launch people with a slingshot on, like, across an arena or whatever that is, onto a tarp, or like on like a bouncy trampoline type thing. I don't even know. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the David case. Gunther said his watch was half of Nick Aldis' yearly salary. That's funny. Not waiting for SummerSlam? Gunther putting all this through a table. Damn. Where's Corey at, by the way? 2001 live. Very good start to SmackDown. Great one by both Nick Aldis and Gunther. I'm going to be watching it for my review tomorrow, so... yeah, we'll see how good it really was. But it sounds like it's a good start to SmackDown. Looks like. Alright, we're back, and the trucks are on track. Okay, the freaking leaderboard for on the NASCAR just glitched again, so... yep, there's that there. But let's... okay, never mind. I don't know why I closed the app. But let's go. Let's do our starting lineup as we do after every race. Here we go. Lane Riggs and Chandler Smith, Front Row Motorsports on the front row. They're both my picks to win today. Lane Riggs, my main pick, and my backup pick, just in case he wrecks out. Chandler Smith. So Nick Sanchez in the 77 truck this week is going to be starting third, with Christian Eck starting fourth. Stuart Friesen will start fifth. Caden Honeycutt, the ARCA winner, will start sixth. Connor Mosack, seventh. Brandon Fair in eighth. Simon Jetski in ninth, and running out your top 10 is Andres Perez. Michael Christopher Jr. in 11th, Brendan Queen in 12th, Tyler Ankrum 13th, Parker Eatman 14th, Jay Garcia 15th, Gio Riguera 16th, Tanner Gray 17th, Danny Henrik 18th, Gavin Boschel in 19th, nice, and Landon Lewis rounds out your top 20. It'll be Dawson Sun 21st, Ben Rhodes 22nd, Harrison Burton in the 5 truck in 23rd, Justin Haley 24th, Cole Butcher 25th, Timmy Hill in the 56th and 26th, Chris Wright 27th, Manny Tyrell 28th, Connor Daly in the 25, Rand Chuck in 29th, and Corey LeJoy rounds out your top 30. It's going to be Jackson Makenko in 31st in the 2 car, Tony Brenninger in the 27 truck 32nd, Caston Everidge in 33rd, Monty Tipton 34th, Frankie Muniz 35th, and Spencer Boyd will round out the entire field in 36th. So here's Josh Sims and the pit road reporter, Amanda Busick. See what they have to say.
You'll thank me later. Cade made quite a face and said that's the nastiest thing I've ever tasted, but let's go. We talked to him in his victory interview about the sweep that he was able to do at Watkins Glen, and it started with that win in ARCA. Can he make it to his second Trucks win here tonight? He thinks he has the truck to be able to do it. Josh?
Well, Chandler Smith is coming off one of the more dominant victories you're going to see in the Truck Series, getting it done at North Wilkesboro last week for his second win of the year, and poised to make it a third today. Short tracks, that's his thing. He's got 5 of them in his career. It's his best style of racing. He told me after practice they didn't unload where they needed to be, but they worked on it during practice, got it much better, and it showed in qualifying as they got the front row. He could be the truck to beat. If not him, it could be his teammate Lane Riggs and that 34 who is on the pole for this one. Either way, front row believes they can be strong, and Chandler believes he's got something to work with out here tonight, guys.
Checking pit road speed right here. Yeah, we're about to go green at some point. I'm just moving around a lot, and if I always move around a lot, but yeah, this chair's stupid, so yeah, I can't really do that because it just makes noise every time I move. Here is the track description. The track is 0.686 miles in length. The banking, the turns are 7.5 degrees, and the straights are 2 degrees. The front stretch is 699 feet, and the back stretch is also 699 feet, so that's the entire track description there. 200 laps, 137 miles. Stages 1 and 2 are 60 laps. That equals to 120. Final stage is 30 laps, and pit road speed is at 30 miles an hour there. So, yeah, a relatively short race, and unless they just crash a lot, then it's not going to be that short. But hey, so yeah, field window 110, 120 laps. So really, they don't need a green flag stop this entire race. So yeah, but it is recommended to fill it up most of the way. So. It is recommended because you don't want to burn that fuel too quickly, you know what I mean?
We have 3 on boards for tonight. Tony Breininger in the 27. She's carrying the Celsius on.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do notable names for this race. So notable names here: Nick Sanchez is going to be driving the Spire Motorsports 77 truck. I have to go quickly because this might be the one to go. Connor Mosack is driving the 7 truck. Today, Michael Christopher driving the 62 for Hallmark Region Racing. Okay, never mind. Caution lights are still on. Parker Eatman is going to be driving the number 42 truck. tonight. Gavin Bichelle going to be driving the 1 Tricon truck tonight. Harrison Byrne driving the 5 Tricon truck. Timmy Hill in the 56 tonight. Connor Daly in the 25 Ram colleague seat. Jackson McKenko. I've never even heard of this guy, but he's driving the 2. Tony Branger in the 27 truck. Caston Everidge in the 93. Monty Tipton in the 22. And that's it there. So, yeah, that's 12 notable names here in tonight's Truck Series races. We're going to get the 1 to go green, I think, here. I'm just going to sip of water, and then we're going to go racing. Okay. Short Track Kings on the CRAFTSMAN Truck Series Grand Prix, 3 short track wins. He won the first ever race at IRP in 2022. However, Lane Riggs, 3 short track wins as well. He was last year's IRP winner. How about Tom Medeski? He's always coming out in the short tracks. He has 4 short track wins. He's a 2-time IRP winner. And here's Chandler Smith coming off North Wilkesboro. He has a 5 short track wins. So keep an eye on those guys to get it done today. But you got to keep an eye on Lane Riggs too. He actually made one of his first starts ever at this track in 2022. He did amazing. Got a top 10 in that one start. So yeah. He also has the best average finish on short track since last year, 6.1 out of full-time drivers. Chandler Smith has a 7.4. So that's why those two are the 2 best average finishers on short tracks. That's why I'm picking them both tonight here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. As the pace truck lights are off, he's going to pull down a pit road. Here we go. Fans on their feet. It is a beautiful night, it's a beautiful evening in Indianapolis as we're going to be transitioning under the lights and short track racing for the 2nd week in a row for the NASCAR CRAFTSMAN Truck Series. Pace truck on pit road. Both front row motorsport trucks on the front row. As Pennett's going to wave it. Honorary starter waves the green flag. We're racing on a Friday night. Short track racing from Indy. Okay, Jamie talked way too early, dude. Like, dude, let the first lap marinate before you start speaking, dude. That's what I was going to try and do, but I guess not. Good start for Lane Riggs. He got clear of Chandler Smith almost instantly after that first turn. You all here's Christian Neck is going to get around Chandler Smith. That's for 2nd place there. Lap 1 is complete. Lane Riggs leader. You're going to try and pull away Chandler Smith down to 3rd. How about Honeycutt gains 2 spots already up to 4th place. Stuart Friesen trying to get into the top 5. Nick Sanchez making his first start in a while. He's in the top 5 right now. I don't know if the yellow line rule is in effect for this race because a bunch of trucks are going below it. I don't think it's really a factor like in Phoenix. So yeah, Connor Moslak was fastest in practice. Let's see how he'll do tonight. He's in 7th place, so that's pretty cool there. Jamie Little, Regan Smith, and Michael Waltrip in the booth here. The last 3 starts for Connor Moslak. He got 8th in Michigan, 24th in San Diego, and 18th in Lime Rock Park. Would love a good finish in that 7 truck today. We'll see what he can do. I think last year Corey Day was in that truck, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was. He got a good top 5 out of this race. So that's pretty cool there. Honeycutt was the winner of that ARCA race. He's in 4th place right now. Slowly but surely going to try and make his way up through the field. Obviously, it's lap 5, so he hasn't really made up too many spots yet. He's only made up 2. But yeah, it's only lap 5. We'll see what he can do by the end of this first stage. I wonder what the lap times are for this track right here. Short track finishes this year. He got 31st at Bristol. I mean, he kind of wrecked out at Bristol, and he got 11th last week at North Wilkesboro. Not really the greatest for Honeycutt. That didn't really help him in points either. Now it's a 59-point gap, and yeah, you can't really lose that much in Lane Riggs anymore. So yeah, if he wants a shot at that number 1 seed, he's gonna have to really win out at this point if he wants that 1 seed. Because Lane Riggs is really good at short tracks. He has the best average finish on short tracks in the past year. So yeah, I think at least right now he has that number 1 seed of the chase locked up at the moment. So yeah. My championship pick at the beginning of the year was actually... I don't even know who it was. I'm not even lying to you. I don't even think I had one. I only had one I didn't even have one for any series. Wow. So, yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. Lane Riggs and Honeycutt though have been the most consistent drivers, but actually if you're trying to go even more specifically consistent, I'll go Lane Riggs really. Lane Riggs has been the most dominant driver of the year so far, it looks like. If you're excluding Corey Haim's few starts, then yeah. That's out there. Honeycutt trying to get around and Christian Neckis, that's for the top 3 spot, 3rd place.
I believe this 11 truck of Honeycutt is faster than Smith right now, Regan, but he just can't seem to quite.
I feel like he is, but he's struggling to get around him. I agree with Waltrip on that take right there. I think that 11 truck is fast, but I think for now he's trying not to be so aggressive. It's lap 9 out of 200. So yeah, he doesn't want to run into any issues early on in this race. And for example, if he already dumps that 38, he can just dump him back later on. So very, I kind of interrupted Amanda Busick as she was doing that report, but Stuart Friesen running 8th right now. He's complaining about how loose the truck is. He's almost wrecking loose. So yeah, he's already 10th in the chase standings. So I think he really needs to preserve himself and to preserve his truck and to get as many points as possible because he really needs to get a good cushion above that cut line. We are a decade into this race already. So far, so good for Lane Riggs. 1.4 seconds ahead of Christian Neckis. Focusing on Friesen right now, 6 seconds back. He has some good finishes this year, but he needs some more as they're heading towards the end of the regular season. So, yeah. Andres Perez, where's he at? In 10th place, exactly where he started trying to get around the 9 of Grand Empire. He was the winner at Lime Rock Park a few races ago. So, but also, he's right on the cut line. He's a 9th, so yeah, don't want to play it too safe, really. Or yeah, risk versus reward basically for that 9 truck and the 52. Yeah. Pretty good racing so far between the 15, the 1, and the 98. 98 had to kind of back out of that battle right there. It's Tanner Gray versus Gavin Bichelle. I've never heard of this guy in my life. Apparently, he's made a few ARCA starts, according to Twitter. I don't know who that guy is in that one truck. I would love to get introduced to him in this race. We'll see how he does. I mean, he started 20th. He's already in 17th. So, yeah, and he looks fast already to start this one off. So, we'll see how he can do as the race goes on. So, yeah. He's my age? What? Gavin Bichelle, 18 years old. He's my age from Mooresville, North Carolina. This is his first ever Truck Series start. Already gained 3 spots in 14 laps. All right, let's see his background, really. They're showing us. All right, he's my age. Well, 18. From Mooresville, North Carolina. Makes me feel like a loser. He has 2 ASA Stars Tour wins. That's pretty cool. And he has 5 ARCA top 5 finishes this season. He's making his first ever truck start today. So, all right, we'll see how he can do in this one truck start. All right. Pretty cool to see there. I was wrong. He actually started 19th. He's up 2 spots, so that's not bad at all. In 16 laps. Meanwhile, Honeycutt trying everything to get around Chandler Smith. Smith is just playing really good defense early on in this race right now. Honeycutt's trying to use the outside lane, which was never really popular here last year. Remember last year's race, not much action, but it really on the outside lane, you just couldn't pass that well. Bottom lane always worked.
The groove was up top. That's where he ran, but it seems like lately everybody's migrated to the bottom. So I'm really glad to see.
So yeah. Meanwhile, Nick Sanchez trying to get into this little not beef. He's trying to get into this battle for 3rd place right now. He's just hanging around right behind them. So yeah. 18 laps in. Honeycutt finally clears him. What a jolt he got out of turn 4. And Honeycutt will get 2nd. Maybe the outside lane does work here. It's pretty cool that he has the ball for 3rd. They're both 5 seconds back anyways, but yeah. Yeah, trying to get the most points he can, you know what I mean? They're going to go to full screen commercial, right? Yep, they are. Typical of Fox. Orioles up 3-2. Bottom of the 5th against the Braves. Nothing else has happened since I last checked. Alright. Now let me relax a little bit. Oh, Nick Aldis said, quote, when I beat you at SummerSlam, you go from the career killer to the man that got made into a bitch by his boss. Damn! Nick Aldis! Damn! All right, Rafaela with the home run for the Red Sox. They went in the Green Monster, so now it's 3-0 Red Sox against the Blue Jays on Friday Night Baseball right now. Hey, that's pretty cool. Sami Zayn hijacks SmackDown. Okay, what is this right here? Fatal 4-way match will take place tonight with the winner facing Sami Zayn at SummerSlam next weekend. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest versus Royce Keys versus Trick Williams. That's every single guy that CM Punk name dropped in his first championship promo. So honestly, I wouldn't care if anybody... Actually, you know what? I would care because Trick is the... Yeah, Trick is the U.S. champion. I would anticipate somebody's going to cost him that match. So, basically, Finn versus Damian versus Royce. Whoever wins that match, I don't care. Like, hey, new fresh faces for the undisputed WWE Championship division. 12 strikeouts for Tariq Schoolboy in 7 innings. Dude, I hope Finn wins that 4-way, actually. I don't mind who wins, as long as it's not Trick, because I don't want a champion trying to get another championship contendership match. So, yeah. I think it's just there to be there. I think it's more for the U.S. Championship storyline. And we're going to find out about that towards the end of the show as well. So, yeah. But I hope Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn is a mainstay for SummerSlam. I really would love to see that match. Double-digit strikeouts for Cam Schlitter in Philadelphia. 10 strikeouts. A women's match for SummerSlam is set to be announced this evening. I would anticipate it's going to be like Fatal Influence versus Bellas. Nikki Bella's back! Whoa! Nikki Bella has returned. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Bellas. Yeah. It didn't even click to me that it could have been Brie Bella and Paige. No. Nikki Bella is back. All right, but yeah, she's back with that ankle injury that she had a while back, so that's pretty cool to see there. But yeah, let's go through the field as we do after every commercial break. Lane Riggs is leading by 1.9 over Christian Neckis in second. You have Andres Perez in 10th, 11.3 seconds back. Jake Garcia in 20th, 17.4 seconds back. I'll update you when the ticker scrolls through. But as of now, it's been all of Lane Riggs. Throughout almost halfway done with the stage, it's been all Lane Riggs so far. Lane Riggs, the big three in trucks here. The big three has been Lane Riggs, St. Hanukkah, and Chandler Smith this year. Lane Riggs, 4 wins, 8 top 5s, 165 stage points. Damn! Honeycutt, 1 win, 9 top 5s, 153 stage points. Still more DNFs, that's why. Chandler Smith, 2 wins, 7 top 5s, 103 stage points. So that's been the big three of truck regulars this year. So, yeah, pretty interesting there. But it's mainly been with Riggs and Honeycutt. I think the reason why Honeycutt just doesn't have as many points is because, first of all, it doesn't have as many wins. Riggs has 4, Honeycutt has 1. And Honeycutt's DNF'd more races, basically. So, a little unfortunate there. But, yeah. Our last truck on lead lap is Mini Tyrell on 29, 24.9 seconds back. I'll update you when I see the last car, or last truck on track. So we'll see it. Yeah, no, now it's Corey LaJoy. Corey LaJoy's last truck on lead lap at 24.2 seconds back. Machenko rounds out your top 30 a lap down, and Caston Everidge, I'm pretty sure, is in the last lap down as well. Simon Jeske, a 3.7 average finish at IRP since 2022, leads all drivers. Simon Jeske, for some reason, he locks in when it comes to short tracks. Bristol is one example, Richmond is another example, but this one is probably his best track on the schedule. He would love to get to a really good point stay before the chase starts, but he's going to have to fend off Nick Sanchez. That's for the 6th place spot. Awesome to hear for his crew chief. His crew chief is back after missing last week with an illness. But yeah, They've said up and down season for Ty Majeski. Race 1 up, race 2 down. And in every odd number, he always has a good race. Every even number, he always has a really down race. So yeah. Literally every race. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Literally every race this year. But he had a good race. This is race 16, right? Yeah, it is. He had a good race and an odd number race. At North Wilkesboro, that was a short track. This is also a short track, and he's already doing pretty well. He's in 6th place right now. So he could break that pattern of good race, bad race with 2 good races in a row. And it could be another good race for him next week as well. Or next race. Sorry, it's not next week. But next race, he could have another good race because the rest of the regular season is all short tracks. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not kidding either. 7 top 10 finishes this year. 7 finishes 23rd or worse. Literally. It's pretty funny to see there for Ty Majeski. So 7 good races, 7 bad races. I don't know where the other 15th race is, but all right.
Just working his way through the field.
There was one race where he just finished in like the mid-teens, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. More than halfway done with this stage. Cole Butcher is the last truck on lead lap in 27th place right now. Around 24 seconds behind. Yeah, Lane Rex is about to get by him right here. This is his onboard. He's going to get by Cole Butcher in 27th. Next man to lap, Connor Daly in the 25 Ram truck in this race. The free agent 25 truck is still making rounds. Connor Daly's first start this year. So yeah, meanwhile Chandler Smith just passed Kane Honeycutt for 3rd again. Yeah, they're getting by lap traffic right now. I think that's why lap traffic's kind of interfering with this. But yeah, Baseball Night in America, Dodgers, Mets, Mariners, and Rangers tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. So tune in to Fox for that if you're a baseball fan and if you like those teams at all. I'm not. I'm gonna be working tomorrow. So yeah. I can't even stream the O'Reilly race because I'm gonna leave like at 4, come back like around 11 p.m. So yes, sir. And that's pretty actually. So yes, sir. Now Lane Riggs has lapped Connor Daly. So next up in 25th is Dawson Sutton to go a lap down here in this race here. Mozak and Honeycutt battling for 4th place right now. Mozak is making his way up. He was in 6th, I'm pretty sure, at the start of the race, but slowly making his way up to 4th here. 7.2 seconds back along with Honeycutt. That's about it for 4th place. Majeski is almost into that. Majeski is like closing in on that run right there.
And you see it here, Connor Bozak now in 4th. Caden Honeycutt slips 1 spot behind him. Meanwhile, Lane Riggs out front continues to lead. He's now led 4 laps here than
Okay.
any other track.
Oh, picture-in-picture commercial. Hell yes. Sorry, I really need to drink water before every commercial break, dude. August 14th, Richmond. Is that their next race? Damn, that's quite a while, right? Like that's like 10 days short of a month. Kathy Kelly backstage interview with Finn Balor. Nikki Bella is back, so it's going to be Paige and the Bellas versus Fatal Influence. Gunther confronts Finn Balor. All right. Pretty cool there. Yeah, Finn made that face. Finn made that face. It's like that little meme where you just like say, when you say something cringe. Finn made that face right now. It's so funny. On SmackDown, so yeah. Alright, not back to the race, but we're on side-by-side commercial. It's Majeski versus Honeycutt. That one's for 5th place. Majeski trying to get by Honeycutt. Honeycutt's been slowly drifting back ever since that battle with Chandler Smith. So that's something to watch there for Honeycutt. Maybe it's long run speed. Maybe, you never know. He was just battling for 3rd like 20 laps ago. Now he's back in 6th. It's not a bad run, obviously, but something to look at. Something to look at. $17 to go in the stage. 157 to go in the race. I have no idea what's going on. Trying to carve the way we're on live traffic. Live traffic is... I didn't think it was going to be this big of a factor. I mean, for the leader, it's not really that big of a factor, but for the other guys in traffic, or for the other guys throughout the pack, I mean, it's kind of affecting their battles a little bit. They took away half of the leaderboard for some reason. Don't know why, but alright. And we are back.
Welcome back to Indianapolis Raceway Park.
Alright, yeah, pretty short stage. I mean, this is going to be a pretty short race if it goes another way. So, biggest mover since the start of the race. Tom Majeski +4. Same thing with Jim Rivera and Spencer Boyd. Wow, he's already 36. He's only up to 32nd, but alright. Carter Mosek and Parker Eatman +3. That's about it there. So, yeah, let's go through the field as he did after commercial break. Lane Riggs is a leader over 3.2 seconds over Christian Meckes in second. Andres Perez in 10th place, 16.2 seconds back. Jake Garcia runs already top 20. Actually, not Jake Garcia, now Tanner Gray runs already top 20, 23.7 seconds back. I'll update you when the ticker scrolls through. But, yeah. Okay, so let's go through right now. 24 seconds back to Tanner Gray in 20th. Our last truck, come on. Our last truck on the lead lap is actually Justin Haley in 22nd, 25 seconds back. You have Masenko in 30th, a lap down. And you have Everidge in 36th, a lap down as well. So, yeah. So, in total, 21 trucks still racing. Or 21 trucks still on the lead lap. But all 36 are still on track and racing without any issues so far. So, yeah, they're focusing on Parker Eatman right now. I think what I saw on that graphic, it was his second career truck start. So, that's pretty interesting to see there. Meanwhile, yeah, Lane Riggs around everybody. He just got to run Harrison Burton, who was in 22nd, I believe. Can't really see. Now he's going to get by Justin Haley in 21st. 11 laps to go. Yeah, Haley was in 22nd. Burton was in 23rd. Next up to the lap is Ben Rhodes. I really he's been an NPC the entire year, man. Yeah. Oh, in the last 4 laps, actually, Lane Riggs lost time. Eckes was able to gain some in the past 4 laps. The gap went from 3.2 to 2.8. So, yeah, but there's 10 laps to go. I feel like Lane Riggs now is just being conservative. Trying not to tear up his truck too much before the pit stops happen. He's about to get by Lane Riggs and, Ben Rhodes. But Ben Rhodes actually gets by Tanner Gray for 20th right here. Ben Rhodes trying to run away as much as he can. Lane Riggs gets around Tanner Gray. He actually might get around Ben Rhodes on the front stretch right here. 9 laps to go. He already gets around the 15 of Tanner Gray. Barely blocks him on the straightaway. And now here's Ben Rhodes in 19 and 20, trying to just run away as hard as he can. Right here. I think inside lane though, was working like gangbusters for that 34 truck.
I love what Lane said earlier, Michael. Something like
345 laps left for Lane Riggs this season. That's the most in the Truck Series. He's going to get by Ben Rhodes. So now 19 trucks are man. Wow. In less than 60 laps are already only the top 19 on the lap. That's crazy. One of those old school dominating truck races. It could be like this tonight. It really could. Like this could be one of those races like we saw in North Wilkesboro last week. Those old school dominating races. Could be pretty cool. Everidge just went 2 laps down. So yeah. Now, so did Chris Wright. Frankie's the next one to go 2 down. Meanwhile, Jake Garcia at 19 is the next to get lapped. 7 laps to go on the stage. Now it's a 3-second. The gap is now a 3-second gap between Riggs and Eckes. Emmerich trying to block as hard as he can right here. I think he's in 18th. Don't know if he got around Garcia yet. Meanwhile, battle for 6th. Empfinger and Honeycutt. 11 seconds behind the leader. 6 to go. Oh, it's a three-way battle for 6 right here. Empfinger, Honeycutt, and oh my gosh! Sanchez as Honeycutt almost got squeezed in the wall by Empfinger right there. Pretty cool to see there. Landon Lewis is racing, I just noticed that. Oh, he might be next to go. Yeah, he is. He just got by Brendan Queen though, so never mind. He has to hold on for 5 more laps. With how fast that 34 truck is, it's kind of, hey. Brendan Queen is the last truck on the lap, though. 25 seconds back. He's about to get past Landon Lewis trying to keep his lap. I wouldn't hate to see Landon Lewis stay on lead lap. I want to see if he can muster the same result as he did in North Wilkesboro. Like, throughout the race, slowly but surely and gradually, just get your way into the top 15 and get a good finish out of that. I really do think that could be what happens to Landon Lewis tonight. We'll see. 4 laps to go as Brandon Queen has got laps, so now Landon Lewis is the last truck on lead lap in 16th. We'll see. Meanwhile, this battle between and Figueroa drove away, but Honeycutt and Sanchez battling for 7th. That's actually pretty entertaining right now. All right, let's do this. Landon Lewis got lapped. Gavin Bichelle now. I think it also could work, those adjustments. I mean, those could help for now, and also they really could work in the long run because Nightfall is going to fall at some point. Almost went sideways while trying to get around Corley Joy. Gavin Bichon, 15th, the last truck on lead lap now. Oh my gosh, dude, 15 trucks on lead lap this early in the race. How insane. Lane Riggs out to a 4.2 second lead. This really could be like a repeat of last week. An old school ass kicking. How about that? 4.2 second gap between Eckes and Riggs. Will Bichelle be able to stay on lead lap? That's the big question. Last lap of the stage. Honeycutt's been complaining about no grip at all. Bichelle, oh my gosh, he's going to really have to battle to keep this lap right here. Riggs gets around him. He will get the free pass though. So Gavin barely going to be able to get the free pass right here. Lane Riggs. 14 cars stay on lead lap as Lane Riggs wins stage 1. Wow.
He's bare knuckle, baby.
He is. It's all about Lane Riggs. He's
let him all 60 laps. All right, let's do this. Diamondbacks up 3-2 against the Nationals in the top of the 7th now. Sacrifice fly, it looks like. Carson Benjay delivers a one-hop strike to the plate. What a throw to get Freddie Freeman out of the plate. That was pretty cool. Royce Keys and Solos to go a backstage segment. They have got to keep Solo as a babyface forever. I agree. I think it would be cool as a babyface. Blake Monroe confronts Women's United States champion Tiffany Stratton. That actually was going to be the SummerSlam match before they made the decision to have Tiffany in a ladder match. Which I don't agree with, dude. She's already a champion. She does not need to get in that match. Solo has some really good comedy. 12 strikeouts season high for Tariq Skubal. I'll see the segment tomorrow. Never turn Solo Sikoa heel. I agree. Tigers win 2-1 against the Royals. Dodgers Mets tied at 1, top of the 7th inning. Okay. I'm definitely excited for SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to it, kind of. Gunther really about to retire, or Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, and how they call this. So that's interesting. Sami Zayn's current character in WWE is one of the most interesting things on WWE TV. He's making so many valid points. I agree. Nikki Bella is back. Given Bichelle in 16th is the free pass.
Sports digital show Speed with Harvick and Buxton, fueled by Poet. Subscribe to Speed on.
All right, it's almost time for the stage break concert. So yeah, gotta set it up real quick.
And that's why I love our trucks. These kids, like Gavin Bushell, show up at 8.
This will actually be the shortest stage of the race because of how many laps they burn or yellow.
And you just see right away, they've learned this stuff. Whether you started at 3.5 years
All right, pit stop's about to begin. As they run, yeah, it went from a 53-point gap to now a 59-point gap to a 73-point gap between Riggs and Honeycutt. Chandler Smith has actually just clinched the spot in the chase. It was originally just Honeycutt and Riggs, but now Chandler Smith is actually officially in now after a good finish in stage 1.
So we have 3 drivers that we know will be racing for a championship.
We're going to make those adjustments.
All right, it's on.
Anybody can figure out what the heck Lane Riggs is doing.
Oh my gosh.
I know one truck that doesn't need any. I hope they don't.
When did I get that? Oh my gosh, hold on. I just realized I have a gigantic bruise on my foot. What the hell? Where did this come from? That's so weird. Anyways, pit stop's underway.
On the day, and Ty Majeski said that truck started tight and then swung the other way, got super loose towards the end of the run. He said, I just need more lateral in this truck. They're going to make a track bar adjustment and air pressure. And they told him, do not speed. Amanda?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to take a look at Christian Eckes pulling to his pit box, guys. This is going to be a long stop. I'm hearing that they're going to have to make a battery change, which is going to be in the left rear of that truck. You're going to see the team go there. They're having voltage issues. It was down to 10.9 for context. They want that around 14, so the team has elected to go ahead and change that battery as they get over to that side. Andrew Lane Riggs, the guy that's just been ripping through traffic, and it's been so fun listening to his spotter count and throw it. He said, no changes, guys, and he's off.
Well, you heard it, no changes.
Lane Riggs will win the race up pit road, 4 tires and fuel, no changes there. Enfinger gains a spot on pit road. He was the only person in the top 10 to gain a spot. Wow. That's funny. All right, let's get things ready. Hold on.
We'll be back for stage 2.
All right, let's go. Gotta get this. I cannot waste that much time. I gotta get this done quick because the commercial break only takes 2.5 minutes. What is this? All right, let's go. All right, one more time. 1, 2. All right. We're back because that finished so perfectly Because as soon as I finished that song, the commercial came back, or we came back from commercial. Hell yeah! But yeah, here's one of the announcements we got earlier this week. Next year's Grand Prix at St. Petersburg will include the Truck Series once again. So we're gonna get an IndyCar / Truck Series doubleheader next year in March at St. Petersburg. So that's pretty cool.
Series will kick off their season on Sunday. And speaking of IndyCar, we have some special guests in the house. They're standing by with Josh.
All right.
That's right, and you love when two worlds collide. We got the 4-time IndyCar champ and the Indianapolis 500 champ in 2025. Alex below here, Jack Harvey, of course, who does pit road on the IndyCar side, and likes to hop back in the car, as well as our man Kevin Lee, who's on pit road as well. But you guys are here to support Connor Daly, so what's it like to be a part of this and support your guy?
100%, yeah, we're pulling for Connor. He's doing great, man. He's getting there. He's running that high lane. Pulling for him. But honestly, very fun experience. My first ever time here at the IRP. Just incredible to see so many fans. Very loud cars, but I love it. I'm having a great time pulling for that 35. Hopefully, Connor gets a top 10. I think he can get a top 10.
Bit of a full representation here, man. You like this?
He has Connor Daly merch.
Let's get him truck. Yeah, what's it going to take to get you guys out here in one of these trucks?
I'm game to do it. We were just talking about the booties that we would need, and then we both wobbled a little bit, but if there's an opportunity, we'll do it.
I would love to test. I would love to test one of these beasts. It's very different to what we do. I think I would struggle a lot, but I would give it a go on a test day for sure.
There we go. We're going to hold you to it. You love how he said
Alex blowing in a NASCAR Truck Series race. Hell yeah. Why not, right? Put him on a road course first, though.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, booties aren't part of their getup. So they're learning the vernacular.
Why haven't we done the choose yet?
On pit road. Love to see Alex blow.
More unnecessary time under yellow. Eckes is down pit road again.
Love to see him taking in a little NASCAR. And Christian Eckes, Amanda, you talked about it. He's back in his box.
Yeah, but you're not going to see them at that left rear. You're going to see them pop the hood. Now they're smelling some oil is what Christian
Oh,
said.
no.
The team's wondering if it could be the power steering by chance.
That's
but
not good.
On the battery issued, David Ellis decided not to. They didn't want to go down 2 laps. Told him to turn off all the brake fans and any other driver comfort. But yeah, guys, now they're chasing another issue.
Oh, what a heartbreaker, guys. He was running second.
What a good first stage he had, too. That's unfortunate for the 91 team, man. Really good. They're doing really good in points. I mean, it's not going to kill them in points, but oh, it's unfortunate, man. He had a really fast truck. He had a really good top 3 truck tonight so far in the first stage. So yeah, that's unfortunate there.
Gavin Bichelle got
I mean, he's back on track, so we'll see.
4 truckers took the wave around. See, Eckes makes his way back out.
4 trucks took the wave around. So yeah, I think they're going to try and stretch the fuel, which I don't blame them for that. But yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't blame them for that because we already ran like 10 laps under caution. Might have saved enough fuel. So why not? Why not? You're already in the back anyway, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be the shortest stage of the entire race. We're only going less than 50 laps over here because of how much we waste under yellow. Green flag, back on the air, back on the way. Oh, stack up on the outside. Lane Riggs had a really bad restart. Oh my gosh, 4 wide back there. What a move. Who is that? Is that Hemrick? Dude, on the outside lane, gained 5 spots in that turn. Holy moly, great one. He restarted there. Meanwhile, Chandler Smith takes the lead. Now it's his turn. First lap slide. This is the first lap that Lane Riggs hasn't led, but he's already back up to the front. Side by side with his own teammate for the lead. His teammate that dominated last Saturday's race at North Wilkesboro.
Watch this truck. You think it's tire spin, Regan? Maybe a missed shift.
Still side by side. I think he missed a shift. That's what they're all saying on the broadcast, which I don't know. Okay. Oh, Riggs takes the lead, but he went too wide, and now Chandler Smith going to try and cross him over to retake that lead. But he wasn't able to get that a good exit outside of turn 2. And now Lane Riggs is back up front. He's going to start pulling away again, it looks like. That's fun, I guess.
We talked about 4 trucks that took wave around. They were hoping for a quick caution, and the way they were battling 3 and 4 wide, I thought maybe.
Eckes down pit road right now.
But no caution yet.
As we speak. 18 trucks on lead lap. Everybody except for Eck is still racing in this race and competing, so pretty cool to see there.
It's good, Michael. Make sure everybody's minding their P's and Q's.
What are we talking about? He's like, I think all I overheard him say, restart on review, and Jamie was like, it's good, calm down. The two.
One of those drivers making their first career start.
This is his first career start, already very slow on track. I hope that doesn't bring out a yellow. Hopefully he can make it up here. I think he could. It's a short track, so I think he can make it up here.
Long way to go to try to limp it around.
Well, 17 now. It's always one of those people that are making their first starts. They just don't know how to do it, so they're just going to stop on track until the yellow comes out. Majeski been working his truck. Doing pretty well. Got inside the top 5 before that first stage ended. Right now, battling Nick Sanchez in 5th right now. 3 seconds behind the leader. As Makenko made it down pit road, but now he's off the track. He's off for the race, so now, yeah. Ekis is still not pit road. I think he had more issues. He came back out. I saw him drive back out, but I guess he just had more issues, so they brought him back down pit road. Unfortunately, there we go. Time Majeski started 9th. Like I said in that first stage, slowly made his way up in the top 5, finished 5th. He still is in 5th, and now he's going to try and move on up as this stage goes on. Everyone 42 to go in this stage as well. Landon Lewis is already allowed down? Oh, no, never mind. It's because that 2 came up pit road. Christian Eck is still on pit road right now. They're trying to find the issue. Apparently, it's still power steering. Engine oil. Dang, engine oil issues. That's unfortunate for Ekis, man. I was saying before the restart happened, I was just praising Christian Ekis on how good he was doing in that first stage. Made it all the way up to 3rd place. But now, unfortunately, it's just he's going to be taken to the garage, and then he might be done for the night as well. So, highly unfortunate for that 91 team. Lane Riggs already up to a 1-second lead, it looks like. Connor Mosek up to 3rd. Pretty nice there. Emping up to 4th. How about Christopher Jr.? Michael Christopher Jr. driving the 62 Friesen truck, or Halmar Friesen truck. He's in 9th place right now. That's pretty cool to see. Akenko and Ekis are officially off of the race, and now only 34 trucks remain competing in this race. Only 17 stay on the lap. Landon Lewis just got lapped again. Wow. Yeah, I just mentioned that. Pretty cool.
That's impressive. There's Stewart down on the bottom with Caden Honeycutt.
Honeycutt trying to still make his way up. He was complaining about grip in that first stage. On how he was like, he just basically had no grip and the car was just sliding everywhere. Oh my gosh, dude, Christopher, chill. Almost wrecked the 11 going into turn 2.
Set the same type of pace that Stewart's setting. That's impressive, isn't it?
We never really see the 62 truck normally do pretty well, but so far Christopher's doing pretty nice. 9th place. Michael Christopher Jr., let's see. He's 27 years old from Walcott, Connecticut. That's a real city. Wow. He has 1 Wheeling Modified win. That was 2022 Jennerstown. That's pretty cool there. He's a son of former Modified driver Mike Christopher and nephew of 2008 Wheeling Modified champion Teddy Christopher. Okay. So I guess they got him a truck seat because of his modified finishes and all that. So yeah, pretty cool to see there. I've never seen him at all, but all right. Started at 11. He does not even have a proper render. My gosh. That is true.
Lineage of his family and the success they've had. tonight or anytime he hops in the car. They said, Josh, since I was a kid, there has been pressure. That is nothing new to me. I just go out there and run my race and do the best I can.
Well, he's doing a heck of a job tonight.
I want to retract my statement from earlier. I said, you don't normally see the 62 truck do pretty well, but I remember Christopher Bell won at Bristol this year, so. Yeah, that's that there. That's my bad. That's on me. 14 trucks only left was LaJoy just got left. LaJoy, Muniz, Frankie Muniz, and Tipton just got lapped. So not only 14 trucks on the lap. I think the last one on the lap is the one truck of Bushell. Yes, he is. But he's 13 seconds back, so Lane Riggs is a long ways away from lapping him. Already halfway down to stage 2. Hell yeah, thank you, Fox. They only give us one full screen commercial, which is still pretty bad because they promised side by side ads for the entire year for every series that NASCAR was going to be on Fox, and they still give us yeah. Dodgers up 2-1 against the Mets in the top of the 8th inning. Okay. Chelsea Green advances to the interim women's championship match at SummerSlam. Really, beating Kiana James clean? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the match, but dude, why have those people in the match? Give others an opportunity, like Julia, Jordan, JC Jane. Damn, Blake Monroe. Man. 12 strikeouts for Cam Schlitter. Nice. Chandler Smith is officially in the chase, not the playoffs. Admin, I love you, but damn. I only love the truck admin because he replied to me that one time in 2022. Damian Priest tells Cody Rhodes that he and the boys, quote, the boys, are sick of the same people being the face of SmackDown. Yo, why is Damian Priest cooking? 12 strikeouts and 7 1/3. 12 strikeouts. Great night for Cam Schlitter. It's been on looking back up front. Still freezing versus Honeycutt. I don't know what spot that's for, though. Okay, let me just catch the stream up because, damn, it's behind by a lot. Honeycutt versus Friesen. That's for 7th place right now. Excuse me. Oh, Dansby Swanson RBI single as the Cubs take a 2-1 lead. In the top of the 10th inning. Pretty nice. Oh, Honeycutt almost wrecked Friesen coming out for it. He's really trying to lock in that corner. He's trying to pass him as hard as he can. Honeycutt, Friesen in the outside lane is just doing amazingly well.
Coming up August 9th on Fox, the Stars.
August 9th, the IndyCar travels to Portland on August 9th, so that should be pretty fun race, it looks like. I liked Portland for the O'Reilly series. I don't know why they stopped doing that. But, yeah. So, yeah, Lane Riggs is still leading, man. Lane Riggs, it's just been all Lane Riggs this entire race, yeah. Let's go through the field as we do after every commercial break. Lane Riggs leading by 2.6 seconds over Chandler Smith in second. Tyler Ankram's in 10th, 13.3 seconds back. Our last truck on the lap is Gavin Bichelle in 14th, 17.2 seconds back. Tipton is in 20th, a lap down. He rounds out your top 20. The last truck a lap down. Where is he at? Hold on. Actually, no. Connor Daly runs out your top 30, also a lap down. Running the last truck a lap down is Mini Tyrell in 31st. Spencer Boyd is in 32nd, 2 laps down. Chris Wright's in 33rd, 3 laps down. Everidge is in 34th, 4 laps down, and out of the race is both Christian. Off of the race is Christian Neckis and the 2 truck. I forgot what his last name was, but yeah. Makenko.
Made it to the championship 4, but this year they have just struggled, especially as of late. But this has been a good track track for him. Short tracks have been really good for him, and they've gotten that truck a lot better to the point where they're battling inside the top 10. If they can continue to chip away and dial that truck in, he should have something that can get him a good point stake because he needs it, like you mentioned, JB. But the frustration's starting to go away a little bit as they're getting that truck better in this race.
That is true. He had a really bad race in North Wilkesboro last week. So yeah, wants to turn around. He's 11th in the chase standing right now. He has 4 top 10s. His best finish was 5th. So, but he really needs a good finish here because, like I just said, he's 11th in the chase standings. He would love to get a really good finish here today at IRP, and I really do think he could. He's really good at short tracks. So yeah, would not be surprised at all. So yeah. Bichelle actually passed Parker Eatman for 13th, so now Parker Eatman's in 14th. He's the last truck on the lead lap as we speak. And we're also officially halfway done through this race. So that means if a surprise rainstorm hit, it would just end the race like that. So, yeah. But nightfall is starting to approach here across IRP. As Friesen already got around Honeycutt. Now it's Christopher trying to get around Honeycutt. Definitely, for sure. Michael Christopher Jr. battling Honeycutt, and he's getting the edge on Honeycutt for 8th place right now.
You know, the top 2 teams this entire season got a win earlier in the year.
And this was about the stage that we saw Kate and Honeycutt really.
And Honeycutt now down to 9th right here. Christopher Jr. started 11th, went all the way down to 17th at one point, but slowly crawled his way back up to the top 10. He's in 8th now. So that's pretty cool there. 97 laps to go.
Landon Lewis, he's currently in the free pass position. We talked about him in that.
Landon Lewis is in 15th, I believe. If he's in the free pass spot, then he's in 15th because only 14 trucks remained on lead lap here. Landon Lewis started 20th. Stage 1 got 15th, and he still is in 15th. And he's also lapped in. He got lapped at the end of that first stage. So, yeah. Landon Lewis, man, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good these past few races. I've kept my eye on him. Last week, another race did pretty decently, and he got 2nd in Lime Rock. So, yeah, honestly, I've been keeping my eye on him. I think he's eyeing a full-time ride for next season. I think he could be fit for that one. Christian is back in the race, by the way. He's only 32 laps down, but he's back in the race. Trying to salvage as much as he can with this race. He'll gain a spot for sure, but yeah. 33 laps now.
I know it's not, maybe quite as appealing when we're talking about guys either trying to get a free pass or stay on the lead lap, but it still is a big part of each of their individual.
Reguero now in 14th. He is the last truck on the lead lap. But show up to 12th. Wow.
Christian Eckes has made his way back on the track. Passing trucks, of course. His tires are fresher. See if he can get some spots.
It's all about points at this.
14 to go here.
3 laps down, but people always ask us, why would they come back out when there's so many laps down? Because they can salvage their night.
They can get a few points, especially if some cautions happen. I think if some cautions happen, you can get a few points out of it, like a few, but not that much, but a few. But yeah, like I say every week with anything that is related to the chase. I always say this every week. Some is better than none. So yeah.
Likely going to be at Indianapolis Raceway Park again next year, so keep building on that notebook.
So Eckes is already passing trucks, man. He came back on track just a few laps ago, and now he's passing everybody.
Short track racing this part of the season, so anything they can put together here and learn could help.
All right, 11 to go here.
Next race.
Meanwhile, our leader, Lane Riggs, not showing him a lot. He's 3.7 seconds ahead. A lot of action going on.
10 to go here.
There's action all over this little racetrack.
They can't go to commercial again because if they would, the commercial would come back when we're like 1 lap to go to the stage. So yeah. Fox is forced to stay. Fox is forced to stay on the broadcast and not go to commercial. That's a first. 9 laps to go here. Lane Riggs, man. Won the first stage by 4.2. He's already 4.1 ahead of Chandler Smith. And we have left slaps in stage 2 because of the stage break taking so long. So yeah, pretty cool, I guess.
Talented young racer. It's so fun to watch him get this opportunity to go out and prove how good he is. A lot of talk around the NASCAR garage area about whether a Cup start is in his near future.
Eight to go.
Those rumors are swirling around. He's just focused on winning a truck championship.
Lane Riggs has led 110 of 112 laps. That's crazy. The only 2 laps he didn't lead was when he got that bad restart. And that's when Chandler Smith took the lead, and that was it. But he regained the lead right back, and now he's 4 seconds ahead, not looking back at all. 7 to go.
Come out, win multiple races, dominate these races. That's what he's doing once again tonight. He's led 111 laps so far. 7 laps to go in stage number 2. We've had 1 caution tonight. That was the stage break.
And just ahead, you see the
4.5 gap here. 6 laps to go.
last truck on the lead lap. 7 to go. This isn't what Landon Lewis wants to see because I believe Lane is going to get to Gio and take that
Lennon Lewis isn't Lennon Lewis. This is Harrison Burton. That's not Lennon Lewis.
Gio in the free pass position.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I get it now. Because Lennon Lewis is a free pass, and Reguero is right in front of the 34. And if Reguero gets lapped, it's basically over for Lennon Lewis.
How they're able to hang on in the long
Can't get the free pass, so Reguero's gonna have to hold on here.
figure out a way to compete with Lane Riggs.
5 laps to go. 5 laps for Gio Ruggiero to try to hang on.
And Reguero, yeah, he gave up that lap quickly.
Lane Riggs to the outside.
So Lennon Riggs on the outside of that 17 of Reguero. I thought Reguero would be doing a little bit better, I'm pretty sure. He's in 14, which, not that bad, but expect a little bit better from him, like around 10th or 11th. 4 to go. 5.2 seconds is the gap. Oh my gosh, dude, everyone's gonna crash each other right now. 4 wide! Butcher, Mosag, LaJoy, and Chandler Smith! Brendan Queen almost crashed hard. Goodness. Dude, I would just back out of that. If I'm Cole Butcher, no, Cole Butcher's let down too.
7 and 38 on the inside.
Oh, that's for second as well. Mosag versus Chandler Smith, that's for second. And they're with a whole cluster of lap traffic right now. My goodness, dude. If I'm Chandler, I'm trying to drive away as hard as I can right now. Whoa, that certainly helped Lane Riggs' gap because now it's 6 seconds. Oh my goodness.
That's why these stands are packed and the vibe
2 laps to go. Laps are ticking away so quickly right here.
3/4 mile track.
Guys, Corey LaJoy, the 10, he is hanging on for dear life. He did not pit. He's got those old tires.
He didn't pit at all?
He needs some bullet fuel too.
He does. He's back in 21st right
Why is the fuel sponsoring now? Harrison trying to avoid going 2 down here.
Going a second lap down.
That is surprising.
Yes.
Didn't expect to see that
I'm
tonight.
trying to avoid going 2 down. Meanwhile, it's the last stop of the stage. And Harrison's going to be stopped by a slow 93 truck. Damn.
This is a wonderful.
He could actually pass him right now if he needs to. He could. Well, it happened though. Oh, he's right there. Riggs goes wide. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter. Lane Riggs wins the second stage. Harrison tried so hard to stay in 1 lap down only.
Lane Riggs.
But yeah, Lane Riggs wins stage 2.
The stage. Won both stages tonight. Continues his domination here. What a night it has been. 118 laps led by that.
118 is crazy.
When we come back, we'll have pit stops. It'll be the last opportunity, perhaps, to make those adjustments.
118 laps led, is that what I heard? Yep. Cubs are 3-2. Bottom of the 10, 2 outs against the Pirates right now. 3-2 is the score. You got the Braves and Orioles tied at 3, top of the 8th inning right now. Pretty cool, tight game right there. Dodgers up 4-1 against the Mets, bottom of the 8th, and the Yankees won 1-0 against the Phillies. Rays up 7-1 against the Guardians, top of the 8th, as we speak. Jerry Scoble's 12 strikeout performance leads the Tigers to victory. Tigers won 2-1. Tigers are now 50 and 54. The Royals are now 43 and 62. Kyle Tucker extends the Dodgers lead with a 2-run shot. Yep, that home run made the score 4-1. CM Punk. Oh, this is a promo segment going on right now. At SummerSlam, I'm gonna break your heart. That's what Punk said to Cody. Wow. Jerry Guerrero in 14th is the free pass. CM Punk, quote, nobody can touch me, not even Dusty's kid. Damn! Chill! That's crazy. Cubs win 3-2 against the Pirates in extras. Padres Marlins tied at 2, bottom of the 7th. Dun 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 dun. That's just crazy. All right, Saturday, July 25th, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. It's the race. Yeah, I'm not going to last an hour for that race. Sunday, July 26th at 1 p.m. Central is the race. The Cup race. All right, so let's see pit stops. I'm going to have to get this going again so we can have our Stage 2 concert break. Stage points tonight, to hold on before I get into that. Lane Riggs has 20. Swept both stages, yeah. Chandler Smith 16. Chandler Smith and Connor Mosek 16 points. Simon Husky and Grant Enfinger have 12. Ekis has 9. Friesen has 6. Honeycutt has 5.
Yeah, those 9 stage points for stage 1 for Christian Eckes.
Honeycutt has 5. Michael Christopher Jr. has 3. And Parker Eatman, wow. Parker Eatman has 1. When did he get in the top 10? That's wild. But, yes, sir. Yeah, Ekis has 9 stage points. He got second in that first stage before that alternator issue. So that's interesting there. I'm gonna connect it right now.
Normal, they'll get 4 here, fill her up with.
Alright.
So you don't want a mistake. You don't want to speed. You don't want to have a problem with the luck now.
Okay.
This is what it's all about right here.
This is the money stop right here. Basically, it is.
What they do it so flawlessly.
This is the money stop right here. No mistakes. No mistakes. This is what it is.
Well, Chandler Smith with sentiments most of the trucks in the field can relate to said, I'm just struggling overall compared to the 34. I need more lateral bite. I need the front end to be more versatile. I just need a little bit more to get to where that 34 is, so they make some adjustments to try and help them out, Amanda.
Yeah, Josh Connor Mozak racing in that 7 this year. Last year it finished in that 2nd spot with Corey Day and Brian Patty brought the exact same setup. He finds himself in that P2 position starting this race. 7th today. No changes for the 7 as we move on to Lane Riggs. Regan, there is going to be a small adjustment here. I hate to tell you, Lane was feeling loose on that run.
Damn, and he still wins the race off pit road.
Can he do it again? One final stage to go.
Dude, nobody traded any spots except for Sanchez and Medeski on pit road. That's crazy.
7 off of pit road. Maintain.
Once I hear that music going to commercial, that's when we're going to take everything up.
Impressive run.
Yeah.
Since they started this day, it's been fast all day long.
Oh, dude, my arm is hurting.
All right, let's see if he can.
How's this?
Finish the deal. They're the final stage.
Like I said, I have to go quick. What song should I do? Clock. I'm going to do... On the spot. I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to do yellow and something else. Don't know what though. Alright. Oh. Hold on, I gotta switch it to my favorite settings. can't do this one. I can't do it. Aw, damn it.
Already ended?
No.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. I can probably do like one more snippet. I can do it. I can't. I can do it. Alright, this one. No. We're back in commercial now. Okay, we finished that just in time.
Dang it.
Oh, wow, perfect. That's the second time this race it got perfectly timed. Hell yeah. Alright, final stage about to begin. From IRP. I always stress out when I do those freaking stage break concerts because I don't know if I'm going to get the timing right. There you go.
It could, Michael, it could work out that way with Amanda telling me that they made a small adjustment to that truck and it was just a little bit free. It tells me that they're thinking ahead and they're probably thinking more.
I think they're about to do the choose right now as well. We'll see.
It's getting ready to happen, but some different players up there, right? Connor Bozak going to be able to start in second now and maybe have an opportunity to really compare himself to Lane Briggs and see if he can get up there and put a little pressure on him. We haven't seen a lot of pressure on Lane tonight, so that can change what you do.
Well, you remember on the restart for this to start the second stage, Lane had that bobble. He had maybe a gears changing issue that caused him to lead. So you got to execute. You got to be perfect here.
Amanda. Yeah, guys, you're going to see Christian Eckes down here, and I'm happy to report it's not a problem. Actually, Christian's going to be running his own race out there. They're setting him up for practically a mock qualifying run. The goal right now is to go out there and get the fastest lap so that Eckes can find some points in that fastest lap.
Yeah, that's true. That's one benefit to going back out of that on that check. That fastest lap award. Hell yeah.
So, what do you think of this strategy?
This is fun. I want to see if he does it. Be the only thing that
He might.
won today if that happens. So
Dave Allen's always creative there, so I like thinking outside the box.
you guys talked about how important 1 point can be. If it's out there, let's go get it.
70 laps to go here from IRP. It's been all Lane Briggs.
It will be 70 to go, so yeah. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Let's do this.
On the inside, Lane Briggs chooses the outside. Green flag is in the
Alright, Riggs and Mosak, green flag in the air. Another good restart for Lane Riggs, man. Oh yeah, he's already clear going into turn 2. Or exiting turn 2. What was that? Fox had a really random little graphic on the screen. I didn't even know what it was. Good, stable restart for the rest of the field.
I just can't believe the way they
69 to go. Nice.
racing really tight. 3-4 wide from the apron all the way to the outside wall.
Landon Lewis. Oh my gosh! Almost wiped out 5 trucks with that. He got really loose coming out of turn 2. Almost crashed really hard. There's Tony Brenninger. Where's she at? I don't know. She is in 30th, 2 laps down. Don't know why they're showing her on board, but okay. Sorry, AJ. It's because AJ on Twitter is a big Tony fan. They've actually met too, so yeah, I think Tony's a cool person as well. I don't like Canes, but hey. 68 laps to go here. Nick Sanchez in time and just keep battling for 4th once again. They've been battling for the entirety of stage 2, and now they're battling here once again, as we're almost getting into that final stage. Beautiful evening in Indianapolis, by the way. 77 degrees, dude. It's 104 outside right now, and I have to go out in this heat tomorrow. I'm screwed. Yes, sir. All right, there we go. 66 to go. Fast lap time 23.3. So that's 4/10 ahead of Chandler Smith in second. That's crazy. 4/10 faster. That's crazy. That is a 10th, right? No, it is. 4/10 faster every lap. Oh my gosh, dude. 65 to go. Does it change? Or is the left he's doing right now? 64 to go. Damn it, they took away the graphic. Why does he cross the line? Damn it. 1 second gap between Riggs and Zane and Chandler Smith. I almost said Zane. 1 second gap between Riggs and Chandler Smith right about now. I guess all cautions out. That's our first yellow of the race. Oh, it's Landon Lewis. Oh, get out of the truck. Get out of the truck. It's on fire and it's squished. Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck. Okay, the fire's out, but hey. Damn. Damn, dude. Landon was hang in there, dude. Or for a top 15. How did he crash this hard? What happened?
Oh, another truck.
Oh.
Both sides of Landon Lewis's truck, which kind of indicated that there was another truck involved there.
Well, we talked about how tight these guys have been racing. Both.
Yeah, let's make sure everyone's okay real quick before we get on to the big
That's big damage.
Make sure everyone's alright before going to replay, please. Alright, we're good. Alright, what even happened here? This is an onboard. I'm hoping this is not the best angle they have. Oh, that truck caught fire quickly as well. Oh no.
That was a perfect example there of
Just an innocent bystander if you're Landon Lewis and Daniel Hemrick. Those guys are all battling right up there, trying to figure out a way to get that free pass if the incident does happen.
Whew, that truck got flames quickly, man. Wow.
Try and get positions in that.
Can I see a different angle?
so sad when you don't do anything wrong.
I guess not. They didn't really have the greatest angle for that one.
Another tough night.
It looks like Hemrick just tried. I don't even know. He just washed up the track and just got into that 13. It's a little unfortunate, I think.
After this first big incident of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that one's on Hemrick right there. What a hit, though, man. Hope he's alright. Dodgers are 4-2 right now. Top of the ninth inning. Diamondbacks win 3-2 against the Nationals. Red Sox. Oh my gosh! The Blue Jays scored 3 out of nowhere, but the Red Sox are still up 4-3. In the top of the 7th. First actual caution of the entire race. Thanks for the follow, Martin. Garcia actually went to the rear for speeding up your road. That's unfortunate. Yankees won 1-0 against the Phillies. The Yankees are on 58-45 and the Phillies are on 56-48. 12 strikeouts for Cam Slater. Diamondbacks won their 4th straight game. Diamondbacks are on 55-49. And the Nationals are 52-52. First racing caution of the entire night. Kazuma Okamoto smacks home run number 23. And dude, that one was the one that got the Blue Jays on the board in the 7th inning too. Red flag? Wow. Alright, red flag, I guess. Alright.
Raceway Park, Daniel Hemrick and Landon Lewis. NASCAR has brought out the red flag. They've stopped the truckers on the back stretch. Cole Butcher also involved. He was the truck just ahead of the 19 of Hemrick.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe Hemrick and Cole made contact, and that's sort of what started it. Pick up right after see Hemrick on the inside. I think he just tried to get under Cole and maybe got like
I think Daniel was getting ready to commit to trying to go to the inside of Cole. Wasn't expecting Cole Butcher to.
I think, yeah, Hemrick just washed on the track, and that's what got him. Now, why am I seeing the logo as FS1 ARCA instead of FS1 NASCAR?
Just not enough time for him to react. Right? He tried to stay off of him. Unfortunately, he swapped ends with his truck, and Landon Lewis just, innocent bystander. And those guys were all right there, as we said earlier, in position for that free pass, and you're pushing a little bit more than what maybe you want to. You're hoping the caution comes out, and next thing you know, you're part of it.
This point situation tonight has been all over the place with issues from some of those guys that we touched base on at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, Lane Riggs, 102-point gap now with Honeycutt.
See Daniel Hemrick at 9.
So, yeah.
Points coming in here. So
Yeah,
this is a big hit.
This is a huge hit for him, right? He was 40 points to the good coming into tonight, and you see right there that gap has closed up significantly for him, and there's still room to lose a couple more spots here, based on trucks that are on the track with him being off the track. So
red flag now
out. Shakes up and who's able to move forward or maybe not move forward of the guys that are behind him, but you just don't want that pressure as we go into Richmond next week, another short track, and as we get down to crunch time here with only these 3 races remaining right now before the chase. He had a good opportunity tonight to leave here and feel like he was pretty well, I know not locked in by the numbers, but in a pretty good spot, and that's not going to be the case now.
You saw Tom Majeski sitting there. He's just glad everybody's not talking about.
Well, no, it's complete darkness in Indianapolis right now. Still sunset over here. Sun barely went down, actually. It's 8:38. Focus on Tom Majeski right now. I think he's running 5th place as we speak.
Speaking of talking, Michael, weekdays on
Yeah.
One, Sharp Minds talking everything that matters. Wake Up Barstool, The Herd, First Things First.
They've never promoted these. I've never seen NASCAR promote any of these.
Weekdays on FS1.
But I guess, bro.
First Things First, those guys have so much fun when they come to the racetrack. They were at the Daytona 500, the Indy 500. They know their racing stuff. They've interviewed every driver. They have a great time with it.
I think that's my favorite part, just the knowledge that they have and the pure enjoyment that they have when they're at the track.
Okay.
No matter where it is, whether it's Daytona, Indy, it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wonder
This
why
is not fun.
we're under red flag.
We're not in a dirt
They're
track.
giving
Indianapolis race
the drivers cold waters.
Oil was laid down all over this little short track in Indiana, and the safety guys are out there offering up water to some of the competitors if they need a sip.
I mean, kudos to the drivers. You had just mentioned.
Some of the drivers are saying no to it, which I think is pretty interesting.
You couldn't believe that they've all kept it straight on these restarts. No incidents tonight until now. With 61 laps to go, the red is out.
Something else that'll be in.
They not expect the red flag to be out tonight. Like
This race back going again. These trucks-
with how quickly the race has gone by, I would have expected this race to end before 9 p.m. It's 8:40, but still. Like if it went green all the way, it really could have gone all the way to 9 p.m. It's been a really short race, I would say. Stage 2 ended before. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Stage 2 ended before we even got an hour and a half into the stream.
Come to the pit road for any reason right now, so we'll have to see how that materializes.
I think it's interesting, Regan. You're kind of going down my road. The things are changing. The sun's setting, and the track temperatures
Getting a little cooler.
are going down a bit. You're talking about the cycle on the tires. We're just trying to make sure we cover every base about how someone can possibly
Okay.
do anything with the lane train. He is hooked up, and this is an impressive performance.
The lane train. Okay.
I said chug-a-lugga, but I meant doo-doo. I don't know whatever train does.
I'll tell you what, it's 9:40 and it's finally dark in Indianapolis.
8.
Everybody that's from the West Coast comes out to Indy to visit. I'm like, I cannot believe how late it stays light here.
Dude!
Currently under the lights. Sun has set, cooling off just a bit.
Isn't it 8:40 over there? Isn't it also 8:40 over there?
Well, there's one guy that's very familiar with the truck series. I want to see him back behind the wheel. Raja Karut, let's hear from him, Josh.
Raja's here? Alright.
That's right, Jamie. He's moved on to the O'Reilly series, doing very well up there, but still coming back to support his fellow truckers from the last couple of years. So why'd you want to come back and see these guys compete out here tonight?
Yeah, Josh, first I gotta say congrats. Your Sixers got LeBron earlier today.
Hell nah!
Although us Wizards are taking it all the way this year. But
Alright, Raja. See you didn't get to my Spurs.
full here a couple years ago, and you know I run pretty well at this place, and it's always nice to come and see all the teammates that I've had over the years and people that I've raced against and worked with. So yeah, just hanging out and being a race fan, and this place is cool. It'd be fun if the O'Reilly series ran here, but you can't beat racing at the big tracks. So super fun to watch racing here at IRP. Got a nice crowd on hand, and yeah, we'll see how it goes in the end. Pulling for the Spire trucks. They're 3 and 4 right now, so hopefully they can get a couple spots better.
We've, of course, well documented your journey over the years coming from iRacing. But what's it been like for you to progress through the ranks, and what's this first season like in the O'Reilly series for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it's been a learning curve. Not steep. I'd say it's been very steep on the road courses for sure. But I think the thing I've learned the most is I've gone between two teams, right? Between the 88 at JRM and the 32 at Jordan Anderson Racing. And at times I felt I was pushing too hard because I needed to make the most of the opportunity in the 88 earlier in the year. And I made mistakes doing that. And those moments really taught me that if I just do my thing and not push for that extra little percent, that the results will take care of themselves. And that's been the biggest lesson that I've learned this year, and it's been super, super valuable. So I think I've got some great races coming up for me to get back into the chase, and then I'll have the rest of the year in the 88. So super excited, and obviously huge thanks to Mr. H and Miss Linda and everybody at the Hendrick Automotive Group for supporting me. And I guess I think I hear the truck's getting back going. I won't take too long on the air, but yeah, watch us tomorrow, and yeah, hope the Spire trucks get it done tonight.
There you go. Some great perspective from Rajah Karut. Amanda?
Alright.
Standing outside the Care Center with Daniel Hemrick, and from your perspective, what happened?
Yeah, a hole closed, and I saw a quick replay of it. I had a run on 13 and was going to send it to the bottom hard. When I pulled out of line, like he turned left too at the same time. It was just kind of a bad situation. So hate it for everyone at MHR, tearing race trucks up. It's not something I like to do. So hate everyone at Delphi. It's their second race with us. We had a good run with them at Watkins Glen. Was looking forward to having another chance to do just that and have a solid showing for them. And I'm out of the race way too early. So I'm not so sure if I'm more upset about crashing or more upset about just how slow we've been the last 2 weeks. So just gotta go back to the drawing board, get a short track program turned around. But it's not a lack of effort. Everyone is giving us all the tools and resources. Chevrolet, Napa Auto Care, everyone's supporting us and giving us everything we need. We just haven't been able to put the right pieces in the right places, and go next week, try again.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you.
I know he said he was frustrated with this.
An unfortunate finish for Daniel Hemrick. Yeah, it's been a rough past few weeks for him. Yeah, DNFing here, but the caution's back out, I believe. That's what Rajah said. Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. Alright, it's gonna be the last 60 laps, I believe.
I don't expect
Shouldn't take too long.
to come in, but
We're being told, yep, there's Honeycutt on pit road.
Honeycutt has
that
pitted.
makes perfect sense. He just hasn't been there today.
Maybe fresher tires. I don't know. It's been a weird run for Honeycutt, but complaining about grip as well, and would need adjustments in the handling of that truck. Reguero's coming up the road as well. I think he's on the lap.
When they hit pit road there, so do something different. Get some sticker tires. Go out there, see if you can't get that one more adjustment that your truck maybe needs. We've documented it a number of times. It looks like the older the tires get, the more he struggles. Even on fresh tires, it looked like he was struggling at times a little bit with the car or the truck moving around more than he wanted to. So I'm okay with this.
The other driver involved in that incident, Landon Lewis. Let's hear from him, Amanda.
Yeah, and he said, I was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. What positives can you take from here tonight?
Oh, just a lot of positives for sure. I mean, we made the truck way better from stage 1 to stage 2. I think we were running like the six place lap times, which I thought was great. We drove up the thing tonight without being scored nights, so I'm just proud of the group effort that we had. JF Electric utility truck Chevrolet was really fast tonight. We made it better all night long. Just, I guess, caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. We definitely don't want to be standing here, but it is what it is, and you have those moments throughout racing. It's just how you come back from them.
Thank you, Landon and Ron Hornaday, right there off camera to come find his driver after that crash.
And he was energetic
All right.
about his progress, and he saw sort of the other expected.
I wonder what lap it is right now. They're not showing the ticker. So, yeah.
Position to win races, and he really was never there tonight. And just when you don't perform at the level you hope to, then when a crash happens, especially when you wonder if you could have avoided it, it's really hard on you. And so it's just a competitor in Daniel, and then just the youthful enthusiasm for Landon and knowing that he couldn't do anything. He was just in the wrong place.
Think about the unfortunate turn for McNair Hilton Racing right now as well. I have one truck that was running in second, another one that was still battling to try and have a good run, and things turned up.
All right.
They're not with Christian Eckes having his problems, and now Daniel Humrick as well.
One guy that has been picture perfect is right there, Lane Riggs.
All right.
Last year, 160 laps.
Last year was the race. He led 160 laps. He's already led 140 tonight. If he leads 20 more, that's already, yeah. And plus, that was his career laps led last year at IRP as well, 160 laps. So, yeah. 141 laps led as he just crossed the line right here. Let's give me the front row motorsports trucks on the front row. The Spire trucks in row 2, Majeski and Frisian in row 3, row 4, Enfinger and Jess Perez. Right here, top 10 is Michael Christopher Jr. and Gavin Bushell. Row 6, Vergara and Ankrum. Row 7, Parker Eatman and...
Same with Michael Christopher Jr. up in the top 10.
Never mind, because...
Steady run for him.
Yeah, we have Eatman in row 7 and Honeycutt in row 8. So, yeah, those are the trucks that are still on the lap, by the way.
Into position to get
So,
up.
yeah.
Top 10 finish, and then Kate Honeycutt Regan is going to restart 14. We're going to keep our eye on that 11 truck and see what this strategy play is able to do for him.
Maybe helps it might go a little bit different direction here.
Back there with him with fresh tires on row 7, Gio Ruggiero as well. So we'll see what kind of progress.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun. You know they're going to be 4 wide. Will we see 5?
I think so. I think we see it.
Lane Riggs been so solid in that outside line on the restarts. His teammate on the inside once again. Does anybody have anything for Lane Riggs? It'll be 56.
All right, here we go. It'll be 56 to go. Green flag back under the air. We're back underway at IRP. Let's see if we can get this final stretch done. Oh my gosh, dude. Someone really dive bombed it in turn 1. Almost wrecked one of those Ram trucks. Don't know who it is because they have very similar paint schemes. I think it was Haley. Actually, I can't even tell from here. It was either Connor Daly or Justin Haley. We'll see, but Lane Riggs another good restart once again. And he's going to cross the line. He's only 143 laps here today. Or tonight. 55 laps to go. See if we can get any competition. I never know. Top 5 has been the same ever since stage 2 started. So yeah, I haven't really seen much changes within that top 5 lineup. So yeah, 33 trucks still racing in this race. You got 14 of them on the lead lap as we speak. So yeah, 55 to go. Let's see if we can stretch this one out to the end of it.
Nick Sanchez has got to be having so much fun. Things didn't work out in the O'Reilly series for him. The team went away. He's been running part-time, and now he comes here, picks up where he left.
Oh yeah, talking about Nick Sanchez. I feel very bad for him. Yeah, I think he has skill. Yeah, I think he's a good driver as well. It's just unfortunate that his opportunity just got yanked away like that. I think he won one race for Big Machine back in last year. He won the Atlanta night race. Actually, both races in Atlanta were at night. The summer race, I would say. Rain delayed Friday night race. So yeah. United got started 6th. Stage 1 got 8th. Stage 2 got 6th. Well, now he's in 10th. So yeah, that's that there. See if he can salvage some, or if he can get some more points. Yeah, it's been an off night for Honeycutt. We would usually see him in the top 3 usually, especially at a short track. You usually see Honeycutt in the top 3 position. He's barely been in the top 10 for most of the race, so we'll see if he can still get a good top 10 finish out of it. So we'll see. Meanwhile, on the bottom half of the screen that I'm seeing right now, you got Sanchez and Majeski battling for 4th place right now, 2.6 seconds behind the leader. They've been battling for a while now, dude. I've been seeing battles between these two for a long time at this point. So it's been pretty fun to watch as well, but Majeski, I think he's going to just win this entire battle. We're basically in the fourth quarter of the race at this point. We'll see. Gavin Michelle, 18-year-old from Mooresville, North Carolina, in 8th place. How about that? I'm the same age and I feel like a loser. 50 laps to go here in IRP.
Decisions for crew chiefs if that were the case.
These are our biggest movers since the restart.
49 laps to go. Are they supposed to be showing the biggest mover since the restart? I heard Jamie said, there we go. Honeycutt +5. He's in 8th right now. And Jake Garcia +3. Mosak, Majeski, and Perez +1. But Honeycutt's been the biggest mover this entire restart. That is also, the reason being is because he just put fresh tires on pit road right now. That's also been a big factor in why he's gaining so many spots. I think that's going to really help him get a top 5. He really could. We'll see. He's going to try and pass his own teammate for the day. A teammate for the night. Gavin Bushell, that's for 8th place. Andres Perez running 7th. How about that? Good run for him. Whoa! Might be 3 wide for 7th right here between Honeycutt, Bushell, and Andres Perez. How about Bushell? He's hanging in there, man. First ever start, he's hanging in there. Goodness. Oh, that time he wasn't able to get to the 11's side. But it was a really good effort, though. I'm not going to take anything away from him. He's in 9th right now in his first ever start in the Truck Series. And now he's still trying to make a 3 wide between his own teammate and the 44, but right out of room on the bottom lane. 46 to go. Now the battle's mostly between Perez and Honeycutt. And Perez, he's in the high side to his advantage. Well, it looks like Honeycutt has a really good exit off of turn 2. But not clear off the 44. If they come into turn 3, pretty much even. Perez still even coming out turn 4. Really, the same amount of corner right there. 45 laps to go. I think Perez is better in 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4, they're about the same. Perez on the outside has a bit of an edge going into turn 4 right here. 44 to go. There you go, Juan in that 17 car. In the ARCA race earlier today. 43 to go here. And they're still 3 wide. Man, this is actually a little bit entertaining right here. 43 laps to go. They're both already 6 seconds behind the leader. 7 seconds, sorry. Perez on the outside. Now side by side as they come on the back straightaway. The one is just trying to hang in there. 42 laps to go here. Honeycutt finally clears the 44, and I think this could do it. Honeycutt to 7. I think he finally won that battle. It took about 10 to 15 laps today. Pretty cool to see there.
42 laps to go from Indianapolis.
202nd lead from Ricks the Mosak now. Thank you for letting me know. Imagine it still goes full screen anyways. That would have been funny. But I would have gotten pissed off as well. Dodgers win 42 against the Mets. Rays win 11-3 against the Guardians. Padres are 42 against the Marlins in the bottom of the 8th. Astros. Oh my gosh, they were down 5-0 at the beginning of the inning. Now they're up 6-5 against the White Sox, top of the 6th. Rangers, Mariners, tied at 3, bottom of the 6th. Alan got me out of my chair. Cubs win. Pete Armstrong homers, and the Cubs take the series opener in extra innings. Yeah, Cubs won 3-2. They're now 58-45, and the Pirates are now 53-51. So yeah, Julia may not be getting a SummerSlam match. They could have done Jade versus Charlotte and Tiffany versus Blake at SummerSlam. Not sure why they're involved in the ladder match. Oh well, I mean, at this point it is what it is. So let's not whine about it anymore. Yeah, we're like I can still be pissed at it, but yeah, at this point it is what it is. One spot remains in the ladder match. I don't know who it's gonna be. Cam Smith, 0-run homer for the Astros lead. They were down 5-0 at the beginning of the inning. I just said that. That's pretty cool. The Rays have scored double digits. That was a 3-run shot by Palacios to give them an 11-1 lead. That was 11-1. They scored 2 more runs in the ninth inning. Roki Sasaki tosses 7 strong innings, and the Dodgers open the series with a win. Yes, they won 42. The Dodgers are now 66-38, and the Mets are 43-61. Carmelo Hayes is still getting disrespected. First WrestleMania, not SummerSlam. What even happened? Oh, there's 3 minutes left of SmackDown, so I'll see when the race is over. Astros up 8-5 now. Damn. 8-5, and the bases are still loaded, by the way. They can still score, so yeah. Oh, we're back to the race now, and Lane Riggs has led his career high amount of laps, 162. So that's pretty cool to see there. So let's go through the field as we do after a commercial break. Riggs leading by Connor Moses by 2.4 seconds over Connor Moses in second. Yeah, Granite Finger in 10th, 11.6 seconds back. Our last truck on lead lap is Joe Regaro in 14th, 14.9 seconds back. Our last truck on lap down is Harrison Byrne in 17th. And right at your top 20 is Timmy Hale. I'll update you when the ticker scrolls through. But yeah, Lane Riggs, what a dominant night, man. 164 laps led coming to the line here. Career high. What a race he's had. Kind of an old school ass whipping, you would say. Only 1 caution's come out the entire race. So, yeah, pretty cool to see for Lane Riggs right here. Honestly, at this point, he is my he's my championship favorite right now. Just looking at it.
And I think Ty's trying to really open up that outside groove. He bring in
33 laps to go. Voice crack. Sorry about that.
most of the race, just doing anything he can to see if he can find some asphalt for those good years that's going to make him gain ground. And you can see a really nice run through the center there.
Smith and Majeski battling for third right now. Majeski's in 4th. He already got by Sanchez.
You got to try to find somewhere on the racetrack where you can make better time and compared to the guy you're chasing.
32 to go. They're both 5 seconds back as well, so. Yeah, Timmy Hill's in 20th, 2 laps down. Our last truck, 2 laps down, show it, please, is Connor Daly in 26. Our last truck, 3 laps down, is Frankie Muniz in 29th. Chris Wright's in 30th, 4 laps down. Tipton's in 31st, 4 laps down as well. Everidge is in 32nd, 6 laps down. Hemrick and Lennon Lewis are out of the race. Ekis is still 35 laps down, and you also got the other truck is out of the race. I didn't even know his name because he barely made his debut, and I've heard little to no information about him. Sorry about that. But it's all 14 trucks, man. Only got 33 still racing and competing. So that's pretty cool to see there. That was Makenko. Sorry. Yeah. Lane Riggs clinched the chase spot already. He's already in first in the chase. He need my max on our points right here. He already won stage 1. He already won stage 2. In 30 laps, he's bound to win this race. So, yeah, that's a lot of points. Yeah, 8 top 5s for Lane Riggs. He won at St. Petersburg, San Diego. Where else? I forgot. But 4 wins this year, so that's pretty cool to see. They're going for a 5th one here at IRP today. And meanwhile, oh, there he is. Majeski trying to pass the 38 here.
He got there. He just couldn't stay there. He couldn't see them.
He's right there, though. Like, he's right there, bumper to bumper. He was side by side with him for like a lap, that previous lap. They just didn't show it. There he is, down the outside. Down the back straightaway. Majeski really trying to take that 3rd place spot away. Would be a really good points night for him. 28 to go.
Tom Majeski told our Josh Sims, this is the night they're going to break this streak. Anytime he finishes...
Break the streak of good race, bad race, good race, bad race. I would say break the pattern, not the streak. He doesn't really have a streak right now. But I do think it's pretty insane how every single race has either been up, down. Every race that's had an odd number, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. It's been a good finish, and every even numbered race has had a bad finish. But it's an even numbered race today, and he's in 3rd place right now. He's going to have a really good finish. He got 5th in both stages, started 9th. He's currently third right now, so I'm going to say that's around 12 stage points, which I think is really good for him today. So, yeah. I think he won the championship in 2024, if I'm not mistaken, so pretty cool there, I guess. But that was under the old format. Let's see what he can do under this chase format now. So, yeah.
But he's just had so many of those poor finishes that they're trying to clean up.
He couldn't freeze and battling for 6th right now. But Shell is still in 8th, by the way. Yeah, every spot that Lane Riggs is getting, it's actually helping him in the points. Not that much, but it's helping him a little bit. Earlier, Lane Riggs was 103 points ahead of Honeycutt in 2nd. Honeycutt was the fastest mover on the restart. Now he's 99 points below, so I guess it's progress. Maybe. 25 laps to go. 24 to go.
He wants to keep that 6th position. Just be smart right here, bud.
He came in tied right at that cut line. You see he's gained 10 points on the 18.
52 in the 11, still battling for 6 right here. They're both 11 seconds behind the leader right now, as we speak.
This is when it starts to get interesting to me, Regan. If the caution were to fall, what do these crew chiefs on pit road do with
I don't even know. I think fresh tires. It just depends on who the majority pits. Walter just mentioned the possibility of a caution coming out, which he always does. It's always him mentioning it because he wants a caution to come out. I'm kidding. But, yeah, what would you do if it were to go to overtime? I think I would honestly stay out. It's a very short track. 2 laps, I'll just fly by, take the track position, hold on to it as hard as you can, be as aggressive as you can. And you can get a good finish on staying out. So I'd rather stay out. At least in my opinion. All right, let me charge it now since it's at 15. Since it's at 15, let me charge it. Okay. Sorry, like I'm moving around a lot. My chair just always does that noise for no reason. SmackDown just ended 3 minutes ago. I wonder what they did at the end of the show, because apparently Mello got robbed. 2 big 4 PLEs in a row. 21 laps to go. I don't want to push it. I don't want to fully push that truck. I'm already 2.6 ahead. We've reached the Craftsman. 20 to go.
The line, that means we've reached our Craftsman. 20 to go.
Now let's raise the volume.
Lane Riggs just been dominant tonight. He's going to be in really good position to lock in the first seat of the chase at the next race in Richmond.
100%.
A couple of weeks off.
That's on August 14th, so July 31st.
Right here on FS1.
August 1st, August 8th. That's 3 weeks. Damn.
Points. We've been talking all season.
19 to go.
About how important they are when we go chase racing.
Connor Mosak started 7th. Stage 1, he got 4th. Stage 2 got 2nd. He's still in 2nd right now. Got 7 points in Stage 1, 9 points in Stage 2. Got 16 total. Now he's in 2nd, in place for a really good finish here tonight. A really good race for Mosak. He was fastest in practice too. So yeah, he's on par to get a really good finish here tonight. 18 to go.
The day that he's had running in 2nd place right now, pieced together the whole day from the start of practice until the end, has been very impressive by him.
I mean, this is the kind of night you hang.
Tamajewski started 9th. Both stages he got 5th. He's currently 3rd right now. 6.3 seconds behind at the moment. But yeah, he has 12 points in total tonight. He's going to come home 3rd if nothing changes. Really good result for him. 17 to go now. Yeah, focus on Chandler Smith. Last week's winner started 2nd, got 3rd in both stages, so that's a total of 16 stage points. Is in 4th place right now. Another good point day for Chandler Smith as he's now officially locked into the chase. Pretty cool to see there. He has 2 wins this year. He won at Daytona and Wilkesboro last week. Dominated Wilkesboro. He won by like 8 seconds, I believe, which was the longest ever margin of victory on a short track in this series ever. So that's pretty cool there. Here's Nick Sanchez. Doesn't get too many starts, but he started in the 77 Spire truck tonight. Started 3rd, stage 1 got 7th, stage 2 got 6th. He's currently 5th right now, so slowly but very, very surely moving his way back up. So, yeah, 9 points in total. He's in 5th right now, on par for a top 5. Excuse me.
He found out that he would be in the 77 truck last Sunday, but they have been talking about it for a couple of months. I asked him, might we see you again? Well, the
Whoa, we got loose.
but said that we were able to talk about it.
During that report, he almost lost it on turn 3. Got really loose and switched up the track a little bit.
As we get down,
He's currently 8.6 behind the leader, but if nothing changes, he's gonna get a top 5 finish.
Stuart Friesen, we talked at the top of the show about the 1 year.
That is true. Yeah, it's almost been an exact year. July 28, 2025 was involved in a very freaky sprint car crash. Now he wasn't able to race IRP. Missed the entire back half of the season. But now he's back. He's currently 6th place right now, just inside the cut line, 13 seconds back. So yeah, pretty good run for him today. Started 5th. Stage 1 got 9th. Stage 2 got 7th. He's currently 6th right now. Would be a pretty decent points day for him. He got 6 stage points, and now he's in 6th place right now. So let's see if he can run out these next 12 laps. Honeycutt's right there on his ass right now.
The last time we saw Stewart, I wasn't sure.
And Bushell is still there as well.
Yeah, had a little bit more pace, and Stewart's been able to not only hold him off, like you said, but put it in a position where it looks like he's maybe.
Honeycutt started 6th. Stage 1 and 2 got 8th and 9th, and now he's in 7th right now. So it's been mostly just dangling inside the top 10. Was outside the top 10 for a little bit, but now he's still in it. He has 5 stage points tonight. He's in 7th right now, 14.4 seconds back as we've reached lap 190, 11 laps to go here.
but he's doing a great job.
And here's Gavin Bushell making his debut at 18 years old, my age. Started 19th, but slowly but surely made his way up really well. 18th in stage 1, 12th in stage 2, and now he's in position to get a top 10 in his NASCAR CRAFTSMAN Truck Series debut. How about that? Round of applause for Gavin Bushell right there.
After running the ARCA race. So
Yeah, he also ran the ARCA race. I didn't even know that until right now, but hey, pretty cool.
busy man and very.
Another focus on Andres Perez, running 9th place right now. Started 10th. Barely got outside the top 10 in stages 1 and 2. Got 11th in both stages. He's currently 9th right now, in for a good top 10 run here tonight. Let's see how he'll finish this race.
Really sure what to think of Andres Perez after practice. And
Good race for Andres Perez here today.
that he had shown, but
Sorry, voice crack once again. 9 to go.
Good lap, and he's been able to parlay that into the race and show some good speed. And right behind him, Grant Enfinger, of course, wanted
Running your top 10, Grant Enfinger. He's right there. He won at Lime Rock Park. Started 8th, stage 1 got 6th, stage 2 got 4th, and now he's in 10th right now. Good run for him today. 5 points plus 7, that's 12 points on stages today. He's going to round it out with a top 10. That's pretty cool there. One at Lime Rock as well. So yeah, 8 laps to go. Kermit the Frog about to pull it in for a top 10. Hell yeah. I'm kidding. Whoa, someone else got really loose. That was Michael Christopher Jr. in 11th. Almost lost it up turn 4 right there. And now here's Lane Riggs. Yeah, that gap has really increased with the leader.
Picking these laps off.
He might lap Regero and Eatman before the race is over, so that might leave only 12 trucks on the lead lap.
Everybody keep them straight. We've executed all night long. Had that one bobble on the restart, or he would have led every lap so far. I think he missed a bit of a shift there. Didn't shift exactly like
6 to go.
His teammate got out in front of him for 2 laps. He quickly put him away. Has been out there ever since.
Connor Mozak's done a nice job keeping him honest this run. What do you think, Michael? As he closes in on a few more lap trucks up here, do you maybe want him to just, if he gets there, back it down a little bit?
6 to go here. 2.3 is the gap. I mean, yeah, Mozak caught up a little bit, but I don't think Riggs is really putting 100% effort right now because I think he just doesn't want to tear up the crap out of that truck right now. So, yeah.
Down from nearly 3 seconds to under 2.5. So
2.2 now.
He's keeping that 34 truck knowing he's got to stay tight all the way to the checker.
Okay, thank you for
Like
that.
this,
4 to go.
gets asked all the time about, well, are we going to see you moving up next year?
I hate this
He said,
chair.
"I
It makes so
don't
much
know
noise.
yet. I don't know what my plans are next year. I don't know if we'll stay in the truck series. I would love to get an opportunity, maybe this year or next, in a cup car.
I don't think so. I think he should spend another year in trucks before everything goes. Then.
From a driver's perspective, something else that's great.
Maybe he could replace Gregson this year, and Gregson could go to RCR. I don't know. We'll see about that though. 3 laps to go.
Lane's quietly now starting to stack together wins here and put together a season that's going to be maybe not quite to that level, but we're creeping up on some of those statistics.
Look at that mess ahead of him. We don't want to get in the middle of that, do we?
1.6. Okay, he's really catching up, man.
The traffic I was alluding to.
He's really catching up. 2 to go.
2 to go. And,
2 laps to go here at IRP, boys.
And look at the lead. It's under 2 seconds.
Yeah, like he's gonna catch up. Oh my gosh! Enfinger's blowing up.
Or is he just kind of mechanical?
He might be blowing up. I don't know. Will the caution come out? Will Riggs make it? He's good. He's good. He's good. It was a tire up. It looked like. Oh man, but he's way off the pace. Oh boy, that was a close call. White flag, final lap. Enfinger is really dying out there. That's unfortunate for him too. I was gonna finish 10th. Meanwhile, Lane Riggs only 1.5 seconds ahead, but he's not. Well, most likely will not make it back to catch up to him. But he's really gaining. But yeah, coming to the line, Lane Riggs, classic ass whipping, basically old school ass whipping in the truck series here tonight. He's gonna win at IRP. Oh my gosh, he almost went the line, but he wins. Lane Riggs, what a race, man, for Lane Riggs. Absolute dominance. He really could be the new championship favorite by the end of the regular season.
What a performance.
Butt whipping tonight.
Insane.
It was
Absolutely insane.
Last year, and you'd have a hard time convincing me differently based on that.
So I'm 1-0 this weekend on picks. Hell yeah.
What he was able to do last year. How happy do you think he was to get that white flag and cross that stripe? There was chaos going on everywhere there on that last lap.
Everywhere. NASCAR did a nice job of not throwing that caution. As soon as you see that smoke, you think oil. It looked like maybe some contact was where that smoke came from.
Tip of the hat to Dylan Capello, his crew chief, that entire team. The boys got it done on pit road tonight. It was flawless. You mentioned, Michael, maybe the one little hiccup in their whole game tonight was maybe missing that shift. 2 laps led by his teammate Chandler Smith.
Dude, imagine if he didn't miss that shift, bro. He would have led every single lap. He led 198 tonight. That's crazy.
I don't think I would change it. I was nervous when they made an adjustment at the end of stage 2. Just leave it alone.
Enfinger ends up 14th, actually, so that's not that bad.
Got another short track.
But it could have been a top 10.
Next. These front row boys got them tuned up. Nice burnout for all the Indianapolis fans that turned out tonight. Sold out crowd.
See them all appreciating the fact that it's such a great run by he and his team at a tough racetrack to go out there and lead the laps that he did and do what he did.
Back-to-back years right here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Fans like what they saw.
Okay.
3 cautions tonight. 2 were for the stage breaks and just 1 for incident. On a short track under the lights. Doesn't happen a whole lot.
3 and 4 wide, too.
He's going to burn it.
Oh, man, he's going to burn it down on the wall.
Right in front of his team.
Why couldn't they hear any of that?
The camera's out.
That was so weird.
That didn't take long.
Well, we're on our way on the post-race report right now. We're just going to wait for him to get the interview done, and we're going to be on our way.
Win sticker right there next to his name.
Starting to fill up the roof of that truck with wind stickers.
No doubt. 2 races remain in the regular season. And then it'll be the chase. 10 drivers, 7 races.
It's got to be very gratifying, not only for that young man, but that race team to put together a truck that flawless, to execute on pit road like they did. Every box checked.
You can hear the crowd loving what they're seeing. As he gets his helmet off, we'll send it to Josh, who's with our winner.
Well, for the second year in a row, Lane Riggs sweeps the stages and finds victory lane here at IRP. Led all but 2 laps today. What do performances like tonight say about you and this team?
I think they're just statement wins. I mean, man, what a truck. I mean, I was on cruise control there for so much of the race.
That's wow.
He kept me honest there at the end. I was honestly, those last 15-ish laps of traffic, I was running as hard as I could, and I couldn't get away from him. I know we had a pretty good gap, so great job with my spotter, Josh. You did a great job today navigating me through traffic. Had that one mishap on the restart, just spun the tires really, really bad. And when you get these tires spinning, they're so hard to recover. So just thank you to guys behind me for not turning me around. I know that easily could have happened. So I'm not sure where Chandler finished. Had a good run for him as well. So he got it last week. We had to flip the script and do it again this week. But thank you to all of our partners. BKB Bare Knuckle Boxing, BKB 57 in London tomorrow night. Everybody tune in on Vice TV. It's going to be a brawl, as you see on the quarter panel.
All right.
Ford Racing, all your help. They give us the tools to go fast. And, man, what a race truck. These guys make my job easy. And I think we're just going to keep carrying that momentum and statement win. I think we're the ones to beat for sure.
Never finished outside the top 10 here at IRP. We heard the report that you wanted the same setup in the truck coming back this year. What's it about this place that allows you to have success, and what makes this place so special?
I think just my short track experience, racing the Cars Tour, having so much time with just learning how to finesse that right foot. There's not a lot of tracks to go to. Like even Martinsville now, you don't have to finesse your right foot. And just here, it's really about tire management, keeping that right rear tire on it. My crew chief, Dylan, my engineer, Jonathan Coates, they do a great job at the Ford Racing Simulator, helping give me what I need every single week to go faster and faster. And it's the same truck. This is the same truck that's won both of our Bristol races and both of our IRP races. So the win percentage, I think, is over 50% for it. But it's just awesome to bring that back, bring the same setup back. I said, man, let's just bring the same thing we had back. If we get beat straight up, then we're just going to have to go to work next year. But I didn't want to mess ourselves up. So, man, what a truck, though. It's amazing.
Lane Riggs gets it done for the second year in a row here at IRP.
And with 2 wins on the season and now 8 top 5 finishes,
Chandler
Smith is clinched into the chase as the 3rd truck on the season. Where does that set your sights now, Chandler?
Truthfully, my sights aren't any different than they were a few weeks ago. We wanted to go out before the chase goes and starts and try to collect as many wins and stage points as we can possible to have good momentum going into the chase. But nevertheless, top 5 finish today. Truck wasn't really never where I really wanted it to be. And the few times that I did contend for the lead with Lane, it was just, I just couldn't contend with the 34 truck tonight. That truck was very similar to how I experienced last week. So I understand what it feels like being on the receptive end now. So congrats to 34 crew, happy for them, proud of them, and all Front Row Motorsports. Back-to-back wins 2 weeks in a row. It's really cool for the organization, and looking forward to. I think we got a little bit of a break now, which I'm not really looking forward to that, but looking forward to the next few races coming up.
We'll see you then.
Thank you.
It was a good night for Chandler Smith.
Oh, we got to fight. We got to fight in the stands. Oh. Yo, what the hell was that? That was weird.
No, they are racing for a championship.
We got to fight in the stands out of nowhere, so that's pretty cool there.
At least another week, boys, to Richmond. We do have 2 weekends off, and then we'll be back.
So, yeah, Ekis, Ruggiero, Majeski, Rhodes, and Vinger's up to 8th still in the standings, so that's pretty good. Hemrick is in 9th. Wow. Anchorman 11th. You got Stuart Friesen still in 10th in the standings, so that's pretty interesting there. So, yeah.
Definitely not something that you want to have happen.
Yeah, let's see what happened.
Let's see what happened. I want to see what happened to the.
Because of that moment right there for Grant.
He just washed at the track. Or this was actually before. This was way before the tires started rubbing up. Lane Riggs took the white, and he just that 9 just smacked the wall, and it was just a rough ride at the end of the race.
Nonetheless, don't want to have that happen at the end. Don't want to give up any of those.
So yeah. Yeah, I think he still ends up with 14th, which is not even bad. It's not that bad. It's the top 15. But not that bad at all. Still talking about the booth, but yeah, it just sucks for him here. I mean, I thought it was a pretty decent run. He was gonna finish top 10. Top 15 is still not bad, but yeah. So let's go. What's it called? So let's continue with the pre-race report right here. No cautions until that final stage. It was all Lane Riggs. The first 120 laps, or 118 out of 120 laps in the first 2 stages, won that stage. And then first caution came out. That was for Lennon Lewis and Dan Hemrick. I believe it was just a racing incident right there, and that's what took out. Hold on. I can't believe they mentioned it again. But yeah, Landon Lewis and Dan Hemrick had a big wreck. That one actually caused a red flag, which I did not expect. What the hell is that noise? How's that noise? Okay. Sorry about that, but yeah, in my opinion, that's just a racing incident. Hemrick was trying to commit to the top lane. 13 was trying to commit to the bottom, and they just kind of merged with each other. So, yeah, kind of a racing incident there. Unfortunately, Landon Lewis, who has been kind of impressing me for the past few weeks, has inadvertently got caught in that wreck, which is very unfortunate there. It caused a red flag for cleanup. I don't know how long it was. Yeah, it's not going to show me, so, yeah. That's about it there. Ever since then, it was all green, and it was all lane rigs. He led 198 laps out of 200, which absolutely dominated day. The only other 2 laps were led by Chandler Smith and his teammates, so, yeah. Amazing race for Farmer Motorsport, but amazing race for Lane Riggs. He is, like, really now the favorite for the championship at this point. He's been running so well every single week. Yeah, no, not every single week. Every single truck race, because truck race is not usually every week. But every single truck race has been, like, really, really good on Lane Riggs. So, yeah. Let's go to the results right here. Connor Mozak ends up in second. Almost got the win. He actually started catching up towards the end of that race right there. Tom Mediski ends up third. A really good finish for him right there. He finally breaks that pattern of good race and bad race. Like I said, like good races on the odd numbers, but on the even numbers, it's been terrible races. But today's race was an even number, so, and he got third, so he broke that pattern right there. Chandler Smith ends up fourth. Nick Sanchez in the 77 ends up fifth. Stuart Freeze in sixth. King Hennig got seventh. Gavin Bushell, 18-year-old, making his debut tonight, got eighth. Congratulations to him. Tyler Rankin got ninth. And Michael Christopher Jr., since Empinger kind of wrecked out of the race at the end there, Christopher Jr. ends up in the top 10, so that's pretty cool. How both Stuart Freeze and Hallmark Freeze and Racing Cars trucks got the top 10. Just Brothers 11th, Parker 8 minutes 12, Jerry Guerrero 13th, Brandon Bringer lap down in 14th, Ben Rhodes 15th, Harrison Burton 16th, Dawson Sutton 2 laps down in 17th, Justin Haley 3 laps down in 18th, Timmy Hill 19th, and running out your top 20 was Brendan Queen. Jake Garcia 21st, Tanner Gray 22nd, Cole Butcher 23rd, Corey LaJoy 24th, Tony Brenninger 25th, Connor Diddley 26th, Minnie Tyrell 27th, Spencer Boyd 28th, Frankie Muniz 4 laps down in 29th, and running out your top 30 was Monty Tipton, yeah. Chris Wright 31st, Caston Everidge 7 laps down in 32nd, Christian Neckes 36 laps down in 33rd, Dan Hamrick out of the race in 34th, Lennon Lewis 35th, and Jackson McKenko in 36th. That's about it there. My review for this race will actually be on Sunday because since SmackDown and the truck race started at the same time, I was gonna go by which review I'm gonna do first. Since SmackDown ended first, that's the review I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, and then I'll do the truck race on Saturday. And then for stream wise, I would have done the O'Reilly race for tomorrow, but I'm gonna go out tomorrow, so that's not happening. Cup race on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. Then on Monday will be Raw, and that's it for the weekend. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Everybody, thank you for watching, and have a good night. Goodbye.